Two worlds, saved from destruction. Separate from one another, yet bound by magic. Terrene, the human world, and Faerun, a world of magic. A final threat looms over these worlds, and four guardians must forge onward to protect all that they love and have worked to keep from annihilation. Welcome to Fractured Worlds, the last chapter.
Up, everyone. It has been way too long.
John, I'm watching the fucking intro.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Hold on.
I didn't even put you guys in your correct spots. We got to do the camera thing.
I'm poo-poo cakes.
Welcome. I'm poo-poo cakes.
Wait, am I Pit? Hi, I'm Pit. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
How dare you?
That's offensive.
How dare you?
There's a story behind that. And I will.
Hang on a second, hang on.
Rubbing pretzels? Are you gonna? Okay.
Wait, I got this. Welcome to the Nerd I just gonna make a joke about my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Damn, you guys are perfect. I just miss you so much. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons, our weekly show that we have sadly, literally, guys. I will say this
every week.
What?
No, do not give them an inch. It's every week.
I'm not giving. Wait, what? What's every week?
The show.
Every week?
No excuses. Yeah, it's a week.
It's always
twice a week.
A week. We've never
missed a week.
5 times a week.
Where have you guys been? Why have you guys left us?
Why have you missed like 6 episodes,
the
people?
past 6 that we've streamed for nope.
We've had to we changed the whole thing.
Yo, can I get a Met? You guys know what that means. Can I get a Met up in here? Cams off, Mets. Bring out the Mets.
What?
The Met. Hit the Met. Hit me with the Met.
McLaughlin, Elspeth
I don't understand.
You're already on
your lingo. Fuck! Now I gotta fucking fix my camera.
Eyes in the dark. Oh my god. What is going on? Stop messing with it.
Okay.
Tiger, you're being a bully. You're being a bully.
You're a bully, Tiger Ryder. You're a bully.
Oh my god. Is it just me or is everyone's volumes low? Are they low? Talk, guys.
Hello, hi. I have pineapples coming out of my ass at all points in my life.
How's it sound now, chat? How's it sound now, chat? You let me know.
Put pineapple. Put pineapple.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, pineapple pen.
I have a pen.
Pineapple, apple pen.
God damn it.
Turn on your camera, Andy.
This seems fine.
Andy.
Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. We back in our spot.
I have a pen. I have pineapple.
Brad's always low. Brad's always quiet.
Pineapple
It's probably just my
pen.
shitty voice.
Hello,
everyone.
There you go.
Welcome to the Everflow.
I only assume that people say we're low because it's like they're like the cast, so they come here to see. So they're like, I want to hear them more than anybody.
What are you picking at?
Nah, they wouldn't be saying that about me then.
Huh?
What are you picking
They
at?
wouldn't be saying that about me.
I had a split end of my beard and I bit it off of them.
Oh, cool. All right, welcome back though. Seriously,
You wouldn't understand how that works.
I don't get it. I don't get it with my just perfectly trimmed beard. I just don't understand. You know,
That's like vagina hair.
it is not vagina hair, okay?
The only thing you
Yeah.
have is a
If
mustache.
anything, yours
There's nothing
is like an
else going on.
80s, 70s vagina. Just saying what's up.
Well,
Wait, are you?
the 70s
Wait,
were much better than the 2000s.
Okay.
So.
wait, John, are you a Fortnite streamer now? You don't play Rocket
How do
League?
you see everyone? Shut up, Brad. Don't start that. Yeah, Fortnite's like the new game. Fortnite's like.
Oh, is it the new game? I was playing Fortnite before your grandpa was even born, man.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a real life Fortnite.
Yeah. I'm a Highlander. I was in
Just
some wars.
literally on drugs, I think.
There can be only one.
But we are back, and yeah, I would love to just jump in. Obviously, catch us up on what happened last time, 4 or 5 weeks ago. And we will, guys, listen, okay? Everyone who's like a true true person who comes here, a true like fan of this show.
A true person.
If you are a true person,
You are a real individual.
we are sorry, and we will.
And not a
we're
goat.
Back. We're back.
Hey.
We're going hard.
Hey,
Okay. And
And
not a fish.
if you're a fish, get the fuck out of this chat.
Get the fuck out.
Brad, are you still doing the fireworks manually? He's manually doing those, by the way.
John, you are now the quietest one.
It was just
What
like
do you
little
mean?
buttholes.
My volume's down.
Yeah, give yourself a little 10%.
You guys are
boost.
like literally complaining for no reason. There we go. I'm equal with them.
Oh, chat, it's a Twitch chat. What do you expect?
Are we good now?
Yeah, we're all good.
Tiptoe
Through
through the window, through the tulips. That's where I'm in. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh. Jesus fuck.
I've never wanted to die so
Me
much in my
neither,
life.
me neither.
No more than this.
It's okay, you'll
moment.
get there eventually, McLogan.
I hope so. It makes me want to pick up smoking so I can speed up the process
No,
again.
don't do it.
I mean, there's cancer. I mean, Elspeth's holding cancer in her hands, so I mean. She
Oh, and crabs.
And
I have crabs.
Cancerous crabs.
if you've never seen this show, it's Dungeons and Dragons. We play with dice and imagination, and it's just the best thing I've ever played in my life. So this is the game. We are in the game right now.
Well, technically, it's not imagination because Brad has made a map that we look at.
Everything we do is imagination and coming up with it to paint the scenes. Look, there's a map, yeah, but we have to imagine what this map looks like in a first-person kind of level, and we have to imagine.
The map is little more than a guideline for your mind.
Exactly. But catch us up, Brad. What's been going on? What happened last?
I don't know. It was so long ago. Really, all that happened, I could sum up the entire fucking 25 episodes in about, in terms of what's relevant for what is now the last chapter, which is split over several parts.
Yeah.
There's a creature, a giant indestructible creature known as the Obsidian Devil, which has been plaguing both Tareen and Frey
Oh,
Rule.
it's been horrible.
Tareen has been utterly destroyed and left in ashes. Not canon, joke. Little
Not canon.
in joke. There is also a set of separate creatures known as the Chans, which are in different shapes and sizes. They are animals. We met one of them a long time ago who's sort of been stalking Poo Poo Cake's character for a long time, the Grand Chan, but it turns out there are 8 of them representing the different schools of magic that exist. And they together are known as epochs. Epochs are kind of like these ancient godlike beings. Turns out the only thing that can kill an epoch is either another epoch or a god. In total, you've met 3 of, I think, 12 epochs.
There's 12?
The Obsidian Devil, Chan, which was originally one singular entity, which was split into 8.
Oh, yeah.
And the Grand Rum, which was the big, oily blob creature, which came with its own little friend known as the Boggle. You guys were brought back from death
From saving the world.
by the new keeper who you enlisted, Viper. He brought you back to sort of help him deal with more down-to-earth problems. Think cleaning up. You're like the janitors now of all the, like
They
epic.
really downgraded,
epic.
huh? Save them.
Well, you're like epic janitors. He's a janitor too. You've always been janitors. The keeper is just a thing that looks after a crystal, except that when you guys were keepers, the crystal was fucked up, and it was this whole thing.
Yeah.
Whereas normally, all you do is just look after it and polish it. It's like a museum janitor.
You say
And
polish?
now you're like a janitor that cleans up all the horrible shit that's going on the ground. Instead, though,
I don't
you
like this
decided
analogy,
to
man.
I would like to be called a master of the custodial arts. Thank you very much.
You are now masters of the custodial arts of
God
Now we're
damn it.
talking.
But it's
Yeah.
a defensive guardian-based role. You're supposed to protect everybody on the land. Instead, you spent 23 episodes looking for McLotion and then bitched at the Chan. Bitched at the Grand Chan for not doing...
This is our imagination.
No. Yeah, it's fine. This is completely fine. This is how you're allowed to play D&D. It's fine. And you bitched at the Grand Chan. You all got annoyed that you have these epic super weapon creatures which aren't doing enough. So now you're going. Then you got on an airship to go and meet with them to find out what epic plan the Chans have to save the world, and if you even fit in it. At this point.
Yep.
You've spent the last 12 hours playing Mazes and Monsters, which is D&D
Inception.
game within
It's
the
D&Dception.
And pretty much when we last saw you guys and Pozu, your little gnomish airship pilot, had just finished playing the game. You'd arrived at the area known as Mulder's Pier.
Yeah.
It's a part of the Halfling territories on the very southern coast. In the distance, it's nighttime, but you can see the lights of the pier as you guys fly down towards towards Mulder's Pier. However, Pozu brings you in a little earlier because there's a tree which is lit up very obviously with a sort of bat signal that is clearly for you people. This is one of the Chan's homes, Sage Chan and Sage Chan's tree. So although you're in Mulder's Pier, you're just outside of town and you see a tree that would look something like this. Yeah. So
I just realized I'm at roll 20. Ha 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 ha.
It's been a while since we've played.
Don't worry about it, guys. Ha ha. Whoopsies.
don't you worry about it.
Ooh. That looks like Yoda's head.
Oh my
It is
god,
a-
it's so fucking cute.
It is a little like Yoda's hut.
Takes too much of it. So.
It is very similar. It's nowhere near as large as Elric Tem, the Great Hollow Tree. It's a pretty bulky.
No sad.
It's still It's a big bulky tree. It does definitely resemble a similar sort of home as the satyrs might live in. Satyrs, of course, being magical fey-like creatures that live in great big trees. Perhaps the Chans were the original inspirations for the satyr, or perhaps the satyr were the original inspiration for this particular Chan's home. Who knows? What we do know is that there is a very obvious entranceway, a single hole at the bottom of the tree with a warm-looking light inside of it. And as you guys near the tree, the closer you get, the dimmer the light seems to become. That's sort of glowing out from this tree. It's like a column of light, kind of like you might find like an MMO when you're looking for the place that you need to go. There's just like, that's where we need to go. And Posey brings the ship in, lets the ladder down, turns to each of you and says,
Do you want me to go in with you, or shall I stay on the ship?
I think you should come with us.
Okay. I didn't really want to stay on the ship anyway.
I don't really care what he does. He can come with us if he wants.
I mean, he's Miriam's squire, so that's really kind of her choice anymore now, right?
Well, I would hope not. I mean, certainly I'll help him, but I don't want him to not feel free to make his own choices.
Pozu.
Nope, you are the master. Control your master and control your thing. And I look over at Pozu.
Pozu, come. Pozu.
Okay.
Pozu hops off the ship and starts climbing down ahead of everyone. Rather excitably.
Here he comes.
I follow. I'm gonna like step over the ship edge and start climbing down as well.
Cool. Everybody else jumping off?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we're all healed up, Brad, correct? Like we're all good, like completely.
You've had the longest of long
Yeah.
rests. You're very, very much ready to proceed. You guys climb down to the ground. It's pretty much an open expanse of field. It's too dark to really make out anything else, but in one direction south, you would actually see the sea, though it doesn't make any sound. Similar to the last time you were at the very northern end, it doesn't have like any waves necessarily, so there's no like sea lapping. It's like an endless lake almost, more so than an actual lake.
Is there a moon here? I don't remember if there is a moon or not.
There is a moon, yes.
What the fuck?
Okay.
But unlike on Terrene, where the moon seems to have some correlation or dictation over the waves and the water that you're used to, it doesn't seem to have any bearing on Faerul. Faerul is more like a plane of existence, whereas Terrene is more like a planet. Everything here seems to have been born of magic, whereas everything on Terrene was born of science, I would assume.
And the tree's like very much alive, right?
The tree looks like a normal
Great.
tree, aside from the fact that it has a huge glow, which dims the closer you get to it, and then a very obvious opening with a set of stairs that lead down. You guys just heading straight towards the tree. It's pretty much the only thing around. There is some lights in the distance of a small town south, a little ways away.
To that tree.
To that tree.
To the tree, cool. As you guys, one by one,
Let's go.
We're going to the tree over there.
Follow. Oh shit.
you
I
head
do want to
into
get my coat eventually because I still have that coupon.
You
Yes.
can't eat the tree, Akika.
Oh, okay.
You should know that before we get there. Do not.
Okay. Got you.
Pozu takes one last little look at the ship, which is sitting hovering above, way above where even the tree canopy is. But it seems to be tethered and safe. It doesn't make any noise once it's in this sort of stasis position. He sort of gives a curt nod and follows you guys down a small set of stairs. So the tree, as soon as you head into it, it doesn't really look sort of man-made, I guess would be the phrase. It definitely looks like it's been naturally almost carved. So even though there's a set of stairs that lead downwards and spiral, it feels more like a naturally formed tunnel. Even though this is not a thing that occurs in trees necessarily, it spirals down. The entirety of the entire thing is wooden. The steps, there's no stone, there's no arches, no structure to it. And then as you approach the bottom again, there's even more vegetation the further you head down. So natural forming like algae and then some leaves and then some kind of grass and then even some bushes as it opens up a little further to a very, very small ecosystem, like a microcosm of vegetation. As you guys are heading down the stairs, you do overhear a conversation, seemingly between a group of different people. The very first voice that you hear, you all recognize instantly as the Grand Chan. And he says,
It has been a very long time since we were all gathered together.
Yes.
There's this is echoing up the stairs. You hear another voice swiftly reply. There's a rattle, kind of a strange rattling noise, and then almost all of us. Then there's a smaller voice, which almost like a squeak that echoes up that says, "Well, yes, but I shan't expect our primate brother to respond to the summons, and even if he had, I've no doubt he would be of no value to this particular mission." Grand Chan pipes up again.
I have our chosen heroes, 5 obnoxious creatures, an Asimar, a halfling, a satyr, and Nimble's chosen warrior from Krex, as well as their gnomish companion with his gnomish contraption.
An older voice that you also recognize as the Toad, King Chan, says, and here they are now. And the last few steps, you guys appear in a relatively large doorway. You all immediately are privy to a scene in front of you, which is a little odd. at the bottom of a tree. You'd expect it to be dirt and stuff, but it's not. There is sort of a wooden flat flooring, sort of like slatted wood, though also somewhat naturally made with knotted and gnarled areas. But there's just trees and shrubbery and flowers, and it's actually quite nice down here, like a tiny little idyllic ecosystem, kind of like you'd find like a like if you buy like a turtle,
biodome,
like a little biodome.
Really? That's awesome.
And in stark contrast, there are lots of bookshelves around with lots of books on them, and then books just strewn across the floor and left willy-nilly in places. At the center of the room, there are 8 stumps which have been cut and carved and placed in a circle around a huge glowing fire, almost an illusionary fire. It's not a real fire that's sitting there like a campfire that you're used to. It's just a ball of magic illuminating the room. And more prominent than anything, you notice a set of animals: a small black dog, a raccoon with a monocle, a plump seal, which is sitting in a pool of water, which has been placed at one corner of the
I need this picture drawn, dude. This is great.
I almost commissioned it, but it was too late.
Oh my god.
There's an oversized scorpion kind of like rattling around on one of the stumps. There's Nimble Chan, the falcon, flying casually around. There's the very calm looking King Chan, the toad. And then towards the back of the room, sat amongst a set of bookshelves and a small actual chandelier of fire, is a rather large but relatively shy looking polar bear. As you enter, each of them looks to you, and Grand Chan immediately states, "Took your time, didn't you?" We're kind of looking at this sort of a site, just to give you an idea.
You said Grand Chan just said that?
Grand Chan gives you, a filthy look.
Ah, well, maybe if, fuck you, all right?
We meant to be at this precise time.
Yes. We planned it, me and her.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Well, this is our saviors, the ones who were supposed to be helping us with a big lug and our brother, I suppose.
And how much have you done?
Well, I've done quite a lot since you've been flying around on your contraption, Sage Chan.
I cross my arms and I go, "Oh, well then tell us."
The raccoon turns to each of you. He has a little monocle. Other than that, he's just a normal raccoon. He does have little hands. He adjusts his monocle and says, "Please ignore my brother. He's he's a curmudgeonly old, perhaps.
What was the word you just used?
Curmudgeonly old fellow is what I was about to say."
Very smart, but I don't know what that word
What's
means.
that?
You must be from Krex. Many questions. Many questions for you. The Nimble Chan flying above you all says, "No time for that."
Oh, look, it's David.
Settle down. We've got much to get through. And he kind of eagle visions you as he flies around. The raccoon says, "Welcome to my home. Please take a stump." 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. Gnome, would you like to sit where I'm sat? Pozu, wide-eyed, looking about.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to take a look around. This is a very nice home you have here.
Pozu just starts wandering around and touching things.
God damn it, Pozu.
The raccoon beckons to like the stumps, which are kind of free, and you're able to take a seat if you want.
Oh, yes.
Well,
yes.
all right, cool.
I sit down.
Each of you settling down into a seat after a moment.
Standing.
Okay. After a moment, the raccoon says, "Well, I suppose we should introduce ourselves. I am Sage Chan, a transmuter, an alchemist of sorts, but really I enjoy reading, and this is my home, and this here is my brother." And he points towards the pool of water over the back, where there's just a seal just sat there looking at you. Seal kind of cocks his head for a moment, and then
No, Akika. Don't eat him.
Looking at Akika, but not really acknowledge him too much. Just says, I'm Jack Chan. Well, it's been a long time since I've been on land. Been out in the vast, ever-still seas. Anyway, usually I do enchantment. I suppose you might not be needing that. Is that
not true?
Is that why I'm here? And
I can always use an enchantment.
The scorpion kind of swiftly turns. This is a big fucking scorpion, by the way. It's not a little thing. It's a big fucker. Turns on the stump. His claws sort of like tip-tapping on the wood. He shoots a sort of stinger over in the direction of Jack Chan and says,
Shh! Silence! We don't need your enchantments.
And then turns back to you all and says,
I am Baby Chan.
Excuse me?
Yes.
That's where you're wrong. I pull out my quarterstaff. Could you enchant this seal?
The seal looks at you and says, "Oh, well, I could try. Why not bring it over?"
Okay. As I'm walking over, I look at. Did you said Baby Chan, right?
The little scorpion, said his name was Baby Chan.
The little big scorpion.
When I walk by, I kind of give him a look. I'm like, baby scorpion.
He kind of like jabs his little stinger over towards you and really do anything.
Here you go.
You place the staff down near where the seal can look upon it. It takes the staff in his mouth and then just disappears under the water, and he's gone. It's almost like this is like a tunnel. He goes underneath the water and swims away with it, and for the time being has gone. He
stole your staff.
How?
The little scorpion says,
What if he doesn't come back? It took us a long time to find him, and you've sent him away.
I didn't send him anyway. He said he wanted to enchant my staff.
He's probably stolen it and forgotten.
Oh dear.
What do you do, Baby Chan?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Illusionist, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. A baby illusionist. Don't know too much yet.
Oh, you don't know too much. Is that what you just said?
You're quite young, aren't you?
I just like the blink eyes, like ding, 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 ding.
The scorpion says,
I am from the school of abjuration, and probably the last line of defense against anything coming to get us all.
Oh, that's a long word.
Especially when you put it out with x at the end of it. Yes.
I have a very small mouth.
So what do you do? Sir, madam?
Usually sun myself in the Valeris desert, but when the time arises, protection, wards, alarms.
Oh. I see.
Wait, are we safe here?
Oh, that one's up to my brother.
he sort of turns to the raccoon again. Sage Chan adjusts the monocle and says, well, I've lived here for a couple thousand years, I suppose, and I've survived. Of course, for 1,000 years or so, we've not had the big fellow flying around, trying to gobble us up. But, we're almost all here.
Well, glad we could make it.
I would say we're as safe as we're going to get.
But that one in the corner hasn't said anything yet.
There's
And I point at Noble Chan.
Noble Chan immediately looks. In fact, give me nature checks and insight checks.
Everybody?
Try and read. If you're trying to read his expression.
Okay.
Specifically, Chan.
I'm not. I'm not at all.
What kind of
A nature and an insight.
Oh, nature? Hold on.
You have to do both. You got to pass both.
Oh, no! Wow. Miriam?
Hang on a second. What was the other one?
Insight.
What was the other one?
Get insight. I'm not looking at him. I would not be able to.
Insight.
Get it. Get it. High roll. Yeah!
Oh.
So you guys look at him and the huge polar bear, which is just kind of like sat calmly watching everything blinking. When you sort of turn to him, Chaplain, and a few of you look over towards where he is, he sort of moves in a strange fashion. It doesn't. He's a polar bear, so you're not really sure what he's doing. Miriam, for some reason, maybe one of your childhood books that you read revealed some information on bears and their nature, and he shifts in such a way that he's very nervous and shy, and he kind of shuffles a little bit backwards, kind of bats at a book, and then it falls to the ground, and he starts to busy himself with the book and pretends to a degree to make it put it back onto the shelf, whereas it looks like he's basically having a small panic attack.
Oh, he's a bit anxious, that one.
The toad, King Chan, says,
Oh, yes. That is Noble Chan. He is quite shy.
I see.
To really draw anything from him, but the time come, I'm sure he'll stand up and fight with us. Isn't that right, brother?
And the bear just completely turns around, heads further into this bookshelf area, and busies himself with a bunch of books.
Don't be scared.
He hides himself away in the snow, is what he does. Puts a paw on his black nose, and vanishes completely.
Can I try to talk to him, like one-on-one, like kind of go over to him and like whisper to him?
The bear, yeah.
I walk over to him, and when I get over to him, I don't stand too close. I stand at a good distance away to a certain degree, and I just kind of softly speak so nobody else behind me can hear me, and I'm just like, you think your brothers are a bunch of idiots, don't you?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck my ass. 16.
Around the polar bear, not very close to where you are, but just around him in a perfect sort of cylinder shape, flames appear. Just like a cylinder of flames, a pure shield of fire appears before the bear jumps, and these flames launch up, and he bats them out with his large paws.
I am very sorry.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Well, you didn't hit me with these flames, so...
I was busy myself with a book. Where did that book go?
Do you like tea?
Oh,
He just starts to read a book.
Do you like tea?
Tea. Tea from the elves? No. Tea from the dwarves. Yes.
Would you like to sit down away from these guys while they talk and have a conversation amongst ourselves over some tea?
He kind of leans in a little closer to you and says,
That is what I was doing.
May I
Get right.
May I join you?
Can you read?
Yes.
This is a very interesting book.
He passes it over to you. He is holding it upside down.
I take the book. I take the book. And I go, all right, sit down for a minute. Let me read some of this to you real quick. And then you can just pass off to the other group if you want. But I start reading him the book, like in like a very fatherly, like very like kind tone, because I'm trying to win him over and like be able to have conversation with him, get to know him. So I'm like really trying to like read this to him in like a sense of like comforting him and getting him to like me. So,
yeah, you sort of chill with the bear in the sort of like the book cubby over there.
Burn my fucking beard off.
And yeah, he when the flames rise up, the Grand Chan says, sort of like to the rest of you while these two have their conversation,
He's a master of fire and elements and whatnot. Really, you really want to be careful making him jump. He's an evocation master. At least you're all here now, aren't you? Well, almost all of you. I'm surprised that you came, baby.
and the scorpion sort of jabs his finger over towards him.
Yes. Well, I was particularly bored when I got the summons, so count yourselves lucky.
Sage Chan, the raccoon, sort of addresses you all again and says, well, I've sort of been doing some research since it was brought to my attention that this creature is flying around again. It's the Obsidian Devil. Have you heard of the epochs? He sort of addresses Akika, Chaplin, and Pith. Assuming Pith, you're there with them. You sat with the group and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We heard of them.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, we are epochs, or we were an epoch, I suppose. I don't think any of us are quite sure. The King Chan.
Well, no, I think we still are. Otherwise, well, I would certainly be dead, and so would our brother.
The raccoon says, well, it seems the only written account of the Obsidian Devil in the archives refers to a halfling known as Reginald Banbury of the Banbury halflings here in Mulder's Pier. And they used a powerful artifact, presumably the Theseus stone that you have, or one like it. He sort of points over towards Pozu, who's just like wandering around.
He's climbing on the shit.
Looking at the foliage and kicking a book. They sealed away the epoch. I would posit a separate plan.
Okay.
Right.
If you, Sir Akika, yes?
My name is Akika. Yes.
You are to return the Theseus stone to your people.
Yes. Must get the stone home.
And this one is using it to power this contraption.
The ship. Yes.
Surely you would like to keep the ship.
Chaplain.
Pozu is not.
No, I'm sorry. Roll 20 kind of took a dump on me, so I'm trying to.
It's okay. Do we want to keep the ship?
I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I would love to keep the ship.
Yes, please.
Yes. Brother. And the Nimble Chan flying around kind of settles on like one of the branches of the weird sort of foliage that's just growing around this place naturally. He says, we have a plan, and the plan is to send you inside the Obsidian Devil.
What? Wait. Sorry. Did you say? I might have misheard you. Did you say inside?
I think we can kill the Blighter. Isn't that right, Sage Chan? Sage Chan says, yes, I believe it's possible. I don't know if kill is the word, but Well, he's an epoch of rage, and I believe that you could calm him down.
Inside.
Well, how do you?
Devil.
Okay,
Not sure
so
how that would work.
if I was mad and then tiny little people went inside of me to go calm me down, I don't think that would work. In my head, I think that would make me even more angry.
I'd be pretty upset myself.
It's a suicide mission.
Well, you see, only a god or another epoch could slay the devil. But his name comes from, and he rifles through some books and brings it out and says, demons and devils and creatures of various separate planes, darkness. He can be slain by one like him. Yes, divine power, or one such as yourself, and points at you, Kit. Somebody with a little more charisma, somebody who might be able to talk someone down from a ledge, perhaps. He flips through the book a few more pages and then says, I posit that if you head on inside, yes, what you'll find, of course, will be a rage-filled nightmarescape, of course. It'll be quite terrifying, but if you can find the center of the rage storm and calm, or perhaps even kill, the devil inside, well, that would put an end to all of our problems.
So what's plan B?
Oh, well, plan B would be to capture our brother, the Dark Chan, the baboon, I'm sure you've all met, and together we all dive into the Everflow and reform as one. As a single entity Chan, well, we should be strong enough to defeat him. That's what I posit. And immediately, while saying this, the Grand Chan barks, and it's like a harsh,
Ha! No, that's what they think. I'm not going to sit here and try and pretend that I'm more intelligent than you are, brother. But I say we all dive into the Everflow, and that'll be the last dive we take.
That sounds very hasty. If we dive right into the Everflow.
No, you mustn't dive in. Boy, if anybody mortal steps into the Everflow, they would instantly die.
All right, yeah.
Take quite powerful magic to bring you back from a death like that, I'm quite sure.
So, you guys fought the Obsidian Devil before, or was that before or after you split?
The Scorpion, Baby Chan, says,
We do not know what came before the split.
So I take it that you guys have you guys seen the Obsidian Devil since before, or since you can remember?
I remembered it before, but I forget. Do you remember it, brother?
and Grand Chan says,
I remember it, but I also forget quite easily. I seem to forget what I had for breakfast this morning, yet I can remember what I had for breakfast 1,000 years ago.
Nimble Chan takes flight and starts flying around and says, well, I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, but I certainly remember we saw the thing before, but we all hid. I'm sure we all hid.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably hid last time too. And I posit we hide this time too. It's their problem. They should deal with it. It's their job.
We will not hide.
We're not hiders. But we're not exactly, well, I can't say I've ever been inside an obsidian devil.
How do we get in?
Certainly might not be the worst trip I've ever taken.
I have a plan of how to get you in, says Nimble Chan, flying around above you. We have a mutual acquaintance, the Rum. And they have a creature which is able to submerge itself through the ground and come out on the other
Boggle.
Oh,
side.
yes, we met it.
It can create powerful shifts in dimension. One's surprisingly more powerful even than I can create. And I believe if we have the Boggle attach itself to the side of the devil. Yeah, it's, I suppose, in a way, the Boggle is an epoch of sorts. And Sage Chan says, well, yes, technically he was born of the rum. Yeah, I suppose it would work. And he keeps flying around. I'll summon the Boggle. You fly on up. Pop on in with the Boggle. Bob's your uncle. Calm the beast down. Solved. Done. Grand Chan barks again.
Sounds like a foolproof plan to me.
Do we?
Okay, when do you want? Yeah, when do you
Pet
guys
it.
want the start is?
How do we calm it down? Do we pet it?
That I'm afraid would be up to you, says Sage Chan. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm afraid you have about as much of a clue of what's inside that thing as we do, but I say, based on all of my research here, it conforms to its name, that of a devil, a demon.
Right. Yes.
Send him in. Points
So
at
maybe
Catherine.
no petting. Oh,
wait, what?
He just points at you.
Why do you point at me?
I don't know. I'm just pointing at you too.
I believe we could send just you alone. Could probably deal with it. Surely, you can banish, undead, that sort of business.
I do know a couple spells. I know calm emotions and which I've used on Miriam herself here, and and I've also banished creatures.
I could eat it.
Don't sit down, Akika. We're not eating anything yet.
You could try eating it.
Ha! See?
He would probably eat you though first.
You might as well try something of the kind.
If I remember correctly, this thing attacks the mind fairly efficiently. Is there something we can use to or get that can help us defend against that sort of attack?
All of the Chans sit quietly for a moment. The King Chan, the toad, says, "Oh, no, fortitude. Yes, you have strong will. Yes."
Well, I mean, yes, but like something to help with striking, because not all of us have a strong will.
Well, I suppose. No.
Okay.
Right. Well, plan A it is.
You know Will?
You could send this one in. Surely you're immune to rage.
I rage.
He does rage.
How can somebody else putting you in a rage be a disadvantage? Yes. Anger, this one, surely he grows more powerful.
Yeah, I think we've seen that happen.
And I'll eat him!
Yes, eat him. Yes.
Let's go.
The Grand Chan kind of lets out another bark and says,
You'll all be going to your deaths, that's what I say. And then when you're all dead, it'll come straight for us. Pop us each in its mouth, one by one. We'll be like milk duds to it. You ever heard of milk duds?
Always the optimist, aren't we, Grand Chan?
Milk duds.
Milk. Duds.
I'm pretty sure that's a euphemism for breasts.
No, they're candy over in Turin. They're
I like candy.
It's very rare to get. I transported some of it, but I mean, they're not really over here in Faerul.
Okay, well, milk duds then. So maybe not.
I mean, that's a clever nickname for.
Polar Bear and Poopy Cakes have spent some time speaking. Give me a persuasion roll, just for your general.
Persuasion. Come
charisma.
on, don't make me do a persuasion roll against a guy that can blast with fire.
Just persuasion. Don't be scared.
14. That should be enough.
You spend some time with the noble Chan. He seems to calm down quite a lot, and after a little bit, you sort of maybe half overhear a helicopter.
Whoops! I wonder where that's coming from. Hang on a second.
He's here. He's here.
Is that that's the airship. That's the airship. Sometimes has a little putter moment. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After a small amount of time, he sort of calms to you and listens to what you're saying, and then says,
You, wizard.
I have been for quite some time. I'm about
Trainee.
no, I'm a little more than a trainee at this point. I'm about 400 plus years old, and I've been studying illusion magics for well over half my life.
You know, evocation.
A very small amount.
Show me.
Evocation, if we're correct. Let me look real quick. I think I have an evocation spell, actually.
evocation is usually like the crazy shit like fireball, scorching ray. I can't remember exactly what you have. Magic missile.
I think I have something, because isn't it Scorching Ray evocation? Yeah, Scorching Ray. Yeah, I have Scorching...
Lightning bolt too, isn't it?
Yeah, Lightning Bolt might be evocation as well. Let me look.
Anything that's like an attack spell is like evocation, like fireball, firebolt, scorching ray, burning hands.
Could I do this just for the fun? Can I go like this with one hand and like this with the other, and not completely cast the spells, but like have a little lightning bolt come out of one hand and have a little flame come out of the other? Like
Slinky that shit, dude.
That way I'm not like burning the
Slinky that shit.
And I kind of like do this, and then maybe I even mix them together a little bit and bring them back into my hands. I'm like, yeah, see, I know a little bit of evocation, and I can shoot a lightning bolt pretty far, and I know quite a few of them actually. Why? Do you have is there a reason you ask?
He says,
You throw lightning bolt at the scorpion. I give you gift.
Shit.
he leans in a little closer and says,
He sometimes calls me names.
I put my arm on his shoulder, and I go,
Oh, poor guy.
just say that he calls you names.
Sometimes he calls me Big Lug, Fraidy Cat.
Okay, what else did...
Oh, buddy.
Used to sting me with his stinger.
Sting you? Huh. What if I don't want... I look around. I'm a very powerful wizard. One lightning bolt could potentially really hurt him, so how about I hit him with a lightning bolt, but, not as hard as normal. Does that sound good? Do you think I'll be able to hurt him if I give him a full-blown lightning bolt?
he looks at you and says,
Good one.
and pats you on the head really hard. It's a fucking bear hitting you on the head, but he's doing it like as softly as he can, kind of thing.
I go, you know what?
You go as hard as you can.
Okay. Listen,
Full power. Maximum.
you have been very kind to me, and I expect that your gift could only be of the best are you willing to tell me what this gift is beforehand, or do I have to find out?
Oh, where is the fun in that?
I like how you think. I turn around and I look at the area of where everybody's sitting and everything, and I look at he's just want to make sure I don't hit Sage Chan. Yeah, we won't hit Sage Chan. We'll go right there. I kind of I turn and I want to can I do a perception check and see kind of what are they all just talking, or do you even want me to do a perception check?
Yeah, no, they're probably coming towards the end of the conversation that we just heard.
You see me looking at the Chan, the bear, and I tap him on the shoulder and I go, I don't like bullies. I was bullied a lot when I was a young satyr. My brother, you know what they used to do to me? And as I'm doing that, I'm slowly Kamehameha ball.
There he goes.
And I'm just you know what he used to do to me? The ball's getting bigger.
Oh, he's bated breath looking at you.
He would consistently push me over a log, like him and my other brother. One would get behind me and they'd push me over and they'd laugh at me and run off. And then one time I swiftly hit him with my staff that I was given when I was about 150 years old. That showed him a lesson. Now, tell me one more time, what is the worst thing he has called you?
Oh God.
Oh, he called me a cunt once.
Oh, shit.
I just fucking... How did you say?
The bear, like arms up, just you guys finished the conversation, coming in at just at the end of where you guys finished that conversation. Suddenly there's a crackle and the one end of the room just lights the fuck up. Pozu's eyes flip one way and everyone turns, and this fucking ball of lightning just Kamehameha waves across the room. It goes straight for the scorpion. The scorpion doesn't even flinch. The slightest flick of his tail and he counterspells it.
Okay, counterspell, so he doesn't bounce it back at me. Okay.
Counterspell.
I counter your counterspell with a counterspell.
I don't need to work out what the DC is because he rolled 19. But the so this lightning just, and it just before it gets anywhere near the center of the room, it just crackles out of existence. And then
before you say and then,
I don't know, but you can try them before me. Yeah,
I want to see if I can. Before I do it, once I get done with the little Kamehameha thing, I turn around like I did nothing, and I kind of step to the side so it looks like the bear did it.
Oh my!
What a tool!
I guess I'll give. Nah. The baby Chan counterspells your spell, turns one way, and then you see his scorpion tail rise up like this.
I go, what's he doing?
The bear says, "Oh," and then you're gone.
Can I counterspell?
You can try, yeah.
What's he doing to me?
You're gone, Tiger.
Yeah.
What if he kills you? What if he kills you right now?
No, you can attempt to.
I can't remember. What is? I got to roll a what? Or do I just click counterspell? I can't remember.
You have to beat a DC, so I need to you need to roll.
I'm just gonna read counterspell real quick.
I just need to work out.
I'm gonna cast this counterspell at level 5, by the way.
Dude.
Okay.
It's music
I
too.
know.
Hang on, I need to bring it up on a whole other thing. Here we go. Right. So you need to give me your DC, which would be I need to
17.
give you a DC. 10 plus the spell's level, so that's a 14. So you need to give me an intelligence roll. Why does it look so weird?
Well, if he's casting at level 5, he doesn't have to make a roll.
Yeah, if he's casting it at level 5 or below, because I'm casting it at level 5. The counterspell.
I'm reading it right now, yeah, because when he casts it at a higher level, so like if he casts it normally, because since it's a 3rd level spell, like from 4th level up, he would have to make a roll, but since he jumped up all the way to 5th level, it just basically does it for him. He counterspells it.
I want to prove to these Chans that I am a strong wizard.
Yeah.
Strong, independent wizard who don't need no mate.
You counterspell the banishment
Oh my God!
that the baby Chan casts on you, and he just you like disappear and then reform again as you counterspell his spell, and then the little scorpion.
Yes.
It seems we like to play games, and I throw my arm around the panda, and I kind of go, I just start laughing with him.
He the scorpion says,
Do You listened to his lies, did you?
I don't know. Lots of liars try to tell people they didn't bully someone when they were younger.
Oh, bully this, bully that. An evocation wizard and an abjuration wizard. It was training. It was the only way to get him to cast his spells on me so that we could grow strong enough to defend ourselves against our brother. If not for me, Bear, you would already be dead, I'm sure of it.
The noble Chan kind of just shakes his head.
I do not know. I do not know.
I look at the baby Chan and I go, maybe you can teach me a thing or two as well before we leave today. Maybe, considering you couldn't hit me with that spell. So maybe we need to discuss, maybe you could help me out since I was able to counter your spell. Maybe that means you owe me something. And by owe me something, maybe you should teach me something in abjuration that could be good for my future, the battles to come.
Yes. Perhaps you are able to learn. And perhaps you are able to stop a very low-level spell. But learn from me, I think not. If you cannot even learn from that one.
And
I turn to him and I go, gift?
The Grand Chan gives a bark.
Oh, he's talking about the Grand
And the bear says, he like kind of turns his head to you and says,
That was very funny.
The jerk.
Yes,
he,
I'm not going to lie, I thought it was pretty good too, except I'm pretty sure he almost banished me.
he says,
You like fire?
I do like fire, but I'm a bigger fan of, over the course of the last 2 years, I've become a very big fan of lightning, but I do like fire. Why? Why do you ask?
Easy spell to learn.
He's gonna give me a level 1 fucking spell. Go on.
You want easy spell?
No,
You want hard
so
spell?
far. How about this? I pull out my book and I show him what I know.
I teach you most powerful spell.
Fireball? I've been wanting to learn fireball for a very long time.
Oh, okay.
Wait. What were you thinking though? What spell were you thinking?
Meteor swarm.
Meteor, so what level is that spell?
Most powerful spell level you can garner. You will be able to crush all enemies.
But I can only cast level 5 spells right now. I'm not big enough yet.
Oh, okay.
5 is the highest I can go right now.
Okay. Hold
Is there
out
anything
hand.
around 5 you could teach me?
Hold out hand.
Hold up.
That's
You're going into my
20d6
hand.
damage. Holy fuck.
What does what?
Meteor Storm's 20d6 damage, but it's a level 9.
20d6 damage. We need to level up, Brad. That's all I have to say to you right now.
he says,
Every episode's a level.
Touch my hand.
I kind of look back at Baby Chan. My brain starts thinking, what if he's the actual bully? I put my hand on his hand.
he says,
You want powerful spell, weaker spell, mid-range spell.
Powerful spell would probably be good. I'd like to be powerful and be able to help. I would say, how about this? Go with your best judgment for what's going to help me in the future.
Christ, that means he's going to have to read you.
He's going to have to what me?
To insight check you. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
Good.
He could have failed
He
that.
insight check. He insight checked to the level where I'm just going to straight up check your character sheet out and meta game and give you what I think.
No way! You did it, Tiger!
So Meteor Storm. Meteor
First
Storm,
time your shit has actually worked.
I just read Meteor Storm.
Like, truly. His, like,
Meteor
Talk.
Storm is 20d6 fire damage, then 20d6 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And then
He
if
literally,
they
he literally calls fucking meteors down. Like,
Yeah, you should have called it Meteo. I'm sorry.
it's the Knights of the Round of fucking D&D.
No, it's Meteo from Final Fantasy IV, man.
It's the one, yeah.
I mean, technically, if it gives it to me, I should just be able to use it, right? I'm just saying.
No, you can. You would learn it, but you wouldn't be able to use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to cast it. Yeah.
That's
too bad.
I just want to see something.
He says.
Oh my god.
He says.
40d6.
He says.
This will burn.
Oh.
Okay.
I go like this. I grab my beard and I move it to the side and go. All right.
Do not worry. It will not burn in your hand. It will burn in your mind.
And then your brain feels like it's set on fire. Give me d6.
Just a 1d6.
Yeah.
A 40d6, please.
Hey, not bad. You sort of weather yourself against like what is essentially like a matrix download of information from this fucking. And you take one.
Fucking laugh.
You take one psychic damage, and you now know the fireball spell.
Fireball. What level is fireball?
3.
Ooh, you got it.
Oh, hang on. I was gonna.
I'd say fireball is pretty powerful in general, if I'm correct. So.
It's fucking dope ass spell.
I think it's actually more powerful than lightning bolt, isn't it?
No,
it does. But it goes way fucking farther. Holy shit!
It goes way farther.
And it's exactly what you want to hit, right?
And since you don't specialize in evocation, you'll fuck up everything it hits.
It just does a big fucking ball of fire. Is what it does.
It's 8d6. 8d6.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast it once real quick. Not in person, but I just want to see what it looks like real quick. Okay.
Jesus.
Right.
You got a lot of damage output now.
Oh, it's so sick.
And from me to you, you gonna need it. So
Wow.
The noble Chan says,
You have the ability to learn. You have the ability to become powerful mage. But you're very old. You'll be dead soon. It's a shame.
It is a shame, isn't it? But you know, I've lived a good life for the most part, and I'll be completely honest, I'm not going to be very surprised if by the time this is all done, I'm not dead. So, and you know what I do? I say that, and I look at him and I go, you know, if you're telling me the truth about being bullied and everything, we have a lot in common. And I just want to say real quick that this is a mistake. I already know it. I reach my arms out for a hug, and I go, just be gentle, please. I really appreciate you, Noble Chan. And I look over as, if you allow the hug, Brad, as I hug him, I look back at Grand Chan and I go, at least some one of these Chans finally taught me something.
he accepts the hug, though he's a little
Uncomfortable.
I just don't think he has any idea what you're doing. The Grand Chan lets out another bark and says,
Anyone can cast a fire bolt to blow up a room with.
Cast it then.
Grand Chan knows fireball.
All of them probably
That would
do.
have been great if I would have called him out and he didn't know it though. That would have been great.
They are
Oh my God.
They're relatively specialized, but they do each. They have been around for so long that there's no excuse for them not to pretty much know every spell each kind of thing. It's just that they specialize. The Grand Chan says,
You chose the path of the illusionist. I'm just saying.
Well, why don't you help me? You've never done anything but talk shit to me and my friends. Why don't you ever help me grow? You just tell me that you've got to do bad things and you make me do puzzles and run around. Like, why don't you just help us grow as people and help us for the future instead of sitting here barking at your friends, telling them all their ideas are bad? What's your good input right now?
Grand Chan gets up, walks across the room towards you. His little, tiny, shitty little fucking rat dogs, fucking horrible, matty black fur, heads over towards you, and then at your feet, spits out a ring, ting, bounces off the floor and rolls across to you and says,
That's my bloody input, and don't lose it again.
Wait, is that the Calamity? Is that the Ring of Calamity?
No, I have the Ring of Calamity. Is that Keeper's Edge?
It's the God-killing ring thing, isn't it?
It's Keeper's Edge.
Holy shit!
The God Killer. Yeah, so you now have, once again, I wrote it down somewhere, but I forget where I put it. The
Wait.
Keeper's Edge.
Hey, Poo Poo. Do you want to make a trade? I have this ring, the Calamity ring. If you give me Keeper's Edge, I'll give you the Calamity ring.
Well, what I was going to think is I don't know if we need to do a trade because you're the one that is Asimar here, not me.
Holy
You might have a better chance of killing a god than I would.
Well,
Do you not think?
wait, I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I mean, you as an Asimar coming from the gods, wouldn't you have a better chance at killing a god than I would anyways? Even with this ring. You'd be much more powerful against a god than I feel.
I couldn't take on a god by myself. I mean, I would need all your help, but I think you having the Calamity ring, how you stay out of danger, and would be able to invoke them being weak to everything, would be a lot better than what I could do.
I'll take the ring.
I mean, I used it in that one fight, but I think this would be suited better for you, and I can hang on to Keeper's Edge.
I need to remember real quick, just because I need to look at something real fast. Two things. What does the Calamity ring, how does it read?
McClogan, if you can just copy and paste that in, that'd be real helpful.
I can do that real quick. Give me a second.
Just because otherwise...
Where's... Oh, I have to bring out my character sheet again because I had to reload and roll 20.
I actually think it'd be a good, I mean, just outside of character real quick, I think that would technically be a good idea, but, and Poo-Poo said...
Well, you guys would know.
Well, because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, real quick, the reason I want to read Calamity Edge is because, and this is out of character.
Calamity Edge. Just combine them, dude. Calamity's Edge.
The ultimate ring.
With the Calamity ring, explain to me how, like, would that work with, like, spells and stuff, too? Like, I can't remember exactly how it reads and what. I know it makes things weak to it, but doesn't it automatically, as soon as I wear it, do something to me?
It makes you vulnerable as well. I'm trying to find. I'm not finding. I got the Shield of Saloon, the Ring of Luck.
Oh, actually, I think hang on, I have another thing that I can. I think I have it as a JPEG somewhere for now, and I'll copy it in a sec. That's the ring of Fortune, which is not what it is. Where did I put it?
Hold on, I'm just looking up a site. It's just taking ever to load up.
Got that thing going on. Has he got any issues, or has he clicked out of the what?
Logan, are you a robot?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm clicked out. Hold on.
McLokin has to have a video game up in order for his computer to work.
That's so weird, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Weirdest glitch.
Where did you find that?
The black ring houses a gem which casts an orange glow, both faint and dire. The ring has 3 charges and regains 1 expended charge daily at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can use an action to make the following attack. Red Eye Telekinesis expends 1 charge, ranged attack spell, plus 15 to hit, range 30/60 feet. 1 large or smaller creature hit, the creature becomes vulnerable to all damage types when the end of the next turn and is restrained. At the start of each of its turn, the creature can make a DC 20 strength saving throw on success and is no longer restrained. Curse, while you wear this ring, you are vulnerable to all damage types.
Wait, so what would happen with that if I had it on and I raged?
It'd be like normal damage.
It'd be normal. So they counter each other. Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, there's always like layers.
Yeah.
All right, we good? I'm ready to go back in character. We good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I go back and Pooba Cakes kind of looks down. He has the ring in his hand and he looks over at Chaplin as he stands up. And I almost assume Chaplin doesn't even say anything. He just kind of pulls the ring up, and it's just kind of like me and him just know. And I look down before I do anything though, and I look at the Grand Chen and I go, "Where did you get this?"
Took me a little while to locate it. Yeah, it took me a little while to find someone willing to go and get it. But I went and got it. And don't say I don't do anything for you.
I won't say you don't do anything for me, and I didn't really mean that in a hole. I just, we'd butt heads sometimes, but I love you, Grand Chen.
I should also mention it was me who started this whole thing and got all of this lot together for the first time in a while. Sage Chan hasn't been in the same room as Nimble Chan in 100 years. Those two.
Points at the scorpion and the bear.
I haven't seen them together. Well, since we were at the school. What happened to the seal? Is he back?
Well,
He stole his staff.
Akika,
Yes.
shut up.
Okay.
It's all right,
Where did you
Akika.
get this ring?
That came straight out of the Everflow where you left it.
How did you go retrieve it?
I didn't go and retrieve it.
Who
You think
did?
I'm mad?
Who retrieved it?
No.
How did you get the ring? It's a simple answer that you're avoiding.
Here, you say simple. I wouldn't say it was simple. It was a very difficult task.
How did you get this ring?
I've got friends too.
Who?
Some of those friends are your friends.
Okay.
Maybe
Why are you
promise
avoiding this question?
I-
like
I-
Why don't
I'm
you just
not-
answer?
at liberty to tell you.
Not at liberty to tell me.
Unfortunately, I made a promise to him. Them.
To him. Okay. Chaplain, would you come over here real quick?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm already like standing next to you. I'm like, hi.
I take the other ring, and I'm looking at both the rings, and I go, I know what this ring does, and either way, here, I will trade you, but I think we should discuss this farther, and I give Chaplain the Keeper's Edge.
Okay, yeah.
And
I hang on to it.
after I give him Keeper's Edge, I take the Calamity ring and I just kind of slide it on. And when I have it on, I just kind of look down. I'm like, the only thing I'm worried about is that I'm not very strong enough. Because if I'm correct, real quick out of character, it doubles damage basically, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
You, but also to the thing you hit
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the attack.
Because my thought process is anything that is going, and this is out of character, anything that is going to hit us this late in the game is going to do a shit ton of damage to me anyways. Potentially down me. So my thought process is, might as well. But here's the other problem. His Cakes only has 38 hit
You're
points.
so dead, dude.
And if he gets hit for double his hit points, dead. Right? So I go back in, as you can kind of see, like Poopa Cakes goes off on a little tangent in his head. He takes the Calamity ring off. He kind of holds on to it for a minute. He just kind of looks at it. And he looks over at Akika. He looks over at Pith. Pith, what do you think? To wear this ring.
Well, remember that armor that I had for a while?
Yes.
I mean, it did help me out in certain circumstances, but I can't say that it would do the same for you. I mean, should we make a list of pros and cons?
Well, this could be the death of me if I put this on. I mean, it would only take potentially one.
I won't let you die.
I mean, do you guys remember the fight with the goddess?
Barely.
Oh, Akika, you weren't there. But you barely. Do you guys kind of remember what happened to me?
Yes.
And it was because I was wearing that ring, but we did win at the end, right? She was vulnerable, and you guys were able to do more damage than you normally would have, yeah?
That's right. But we did just barely.
I got an idea.
I think what we have to understand and what we have to be okay with as guardians is that we potentially could die protecting the worlds. That's always going to be a risk. And the thing is that if you guys are not comfortable with it, I mean, this is your time to go.
It's not that I'm not comfortable with dying. I look back at the bear that just called me old. It's that I won't be much help saving the world if I'm instantly dead. But then again, I'm so fragile apparently and weak at my, I look back at the bear again, old age, that maybe it wouldn't matter that much because they might, but I'm just, I don't know. I'm not against it. I do step back quite a bit, but we don't know what we're going to be up against in the next few days. And what if I put this on and,
I do what I did. All right, don't put it on unless it's an emergency. And that's why I put it on in that fight, because it was an emergency. I wasn't going to put it on.
Yeah.
And I haven't put it on since.
it on
because
later.
We have not been.
You know what, Poo Poo? I think we should leave this to fate. I think we should flip a coin.
I look at this, one of the most serious looks I've ever given her, and I look at her and I go, "Are you stupid right now?
No.
I love you to death, Pith, but stop it.
Why?
I am not leaving as flip. You know what?" And I go, "I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to put it," and I put it in my little knapsack.
But we've been so lucky before. I mean, maybe this is right. Maybe if we leave this to chance.
So you're saying flip a coin whether I wear the ring all the time or put it in my bag and put it on when I would need to put it on?
I mean, that's just a suggestion. Also, so sorry, I think there's an airship. Oh dear.
We really have to do some maintenance on that airship. I mean,
It's loud.
I put the ring in my
loud.
bag and I put my hand on Chaplin's shoulder and I go, "We need to think about the ring that you have because we might need it in the future regardless, and just stay close to me like we used to, either way, until we get into something, some deep shit. For now, I'm going to put this ring in my bag and put it on when I might potentially need it." But I turn back around to the bear real quick. I go, "Thank you, by the way, for teaching me that spell." And I look down disgruntled at Granch and I go, "And thank you for retrieving the ring that you won't tell me how you got. And you know what it comes down to? Firstly, where is that seal at, by the way? Secondly, and thirdly, the rest of you Chans, is there anything, and I'm just being honest, this isn't about greed, is there anything you guys can teach us or give us or do for us that's going to help us in the coming battles?" And as I say that, I'm walking over to the puddle that the seal went in, and I literally stick my hand, and I don't even look at the water. I stick my hand in the water and I start moving my fingers.
You feel something slither underneath the water against your hand, and then something breaks the surface, and it is a seal with a staff in its mouth. Spits it out onto the ground in front of you. Looks absolutely nothing like the staff that you gave him, the battered old staff. It looks like a completely different staff. It looks more like a rod, like a straight rod, with a few basic indentations in it, but pretty much just like one of those sticks that you would practice learning how to sword fight with, just without any cross guard. Very plain looking. No obvious runes on it or wards or enchantments or anything like that. And he says, "There you go."
I pick up a staff.
You wanted the rod of pain.
I look at it. I kind of stare at it for a couple minutes and I go, "Can you express to me and tell me what this does?"
Sage Chan, the raccoon, adjusts a monocle and says, "I don't think he requested that you go and get him a rod. I think he wanted you to enchant the one that you've already forgotten, haven't you?" And the seal says, "He said, what? When did you? Oh,
I did say enchant that one that I gave you.
oh.
But what does this one do? Is this what is this?
The Sage Chan says, "Perhaps you should bring it to me instead. Jack Chan can be quite forgetful. Do you know what it does, Jack Chan?" "No." "Yeah, see."
Okay, what was it called again?
"I can't remember." And Sage Chan said it was the Rod of Pain.
Rod of Pain.
I would prefer that you bring it to me, mortal.
He calls me mortal, and I look over him and go, "Excuse you, I might be mortal, but you don't need to say it in such a distasteful tone."
Oh, I was merely reminding you. Sometimes
Mortal.
he can bite fire and it won't hurt him, but you want to be.
I walk the staff over to him, and I just kind of, like when you throw something to someone like a stick and you like spin it when you throw it, like that. I throw it to him.
All right, I could fuck him up. He's a raccoon. It just fucking buzzes him in the head. He just boom, it knocks him off the stump. the rod rolls across the ground. The raccoon hits the deck, loses his monocle. Oh dear.
So at least a mortal can catch, am I right, Akika? And as I do that, I just pick up something off the ground and I throw it to Akika.
It's like that scene from any baseball movie where they're like moving forward and back. I don't know why he threw it so high, but he did.
You wanna?
I want to go for it. Yeah,
All right.
what do I roll?
Roll me a dex save.
I got this, guys. Just look.
I feel like you're not gonna fuck it up.
I
at
would
this point.
never. Oh my god! Oh my god!
The clutch is strong with this one.
What did you throw? A book.
I picked we'll say a book. We'll say a book off the
Are you
ground.
serious? Are you serious?
like-
And as I threw it, I was like,
book
at least
across
us
the room.
mortals can catch things.
Yeah, it just flies over Akika's head. Akika, you slip and fall on the ground on a book as well. Pozu is buzzed in the back of the head with a book.
Who's throwing books?
Sorry, Bozu.
Who throws a book?
What was the book? I was trying to get you to read, young man.
Picks it up and says,
It's a book about a game called the Baseballs. I don't know what that is.
and he sits down and starts reading the book.
Metagame.
Oh, that's gonna be a good read.
The Sage fan gathers his monocle up and then rolls the little staff over to him and takes a little look, pats it down and says, "Oh yes, well." He lifts it up with all of his might. It's not heavy for you, poo-poo cakes for you. Yeah, no, you'll be quite fine with that. Here you go.
Okay, but can I, just because they're being short of me, can I do a roll to see if I know or can figure out what this does, or a history check or something?
That's going to inflict a little more pain, as long as you use it as your arcane focus. And what do you use now? Your book, probably.
I typically use my book, yes.
Yeah, hold on to that one, and you'll do a little more damage.
Cool.
That's my
Rod of
spells.
pain.
I was just saying.
Yes, the Rod of Pain. While using this rod as an arcane focus, you can add your spellcasting ability modifier to spell damage rolls. So
Rod of Pain, while using this rod as an arcane focus, add your spellcasting ability modifier. So basically, spellcasting ability modifier.
it's 5, basically. You can add 5 to anything that doesn't already have that. So let's say you cast just roll me a fireball now.
So basically, it's my intelligence. It's my intelligence plus whatever I roll. So if I roll a level 3 fireball at 31, I technically do 36 damage.
Plus 5 on everything, yeah.
Nice,
As long as you're
dude.
using the Rod of Pain.
Instead of his book.
Yeah, because you can use anything as an arcane
He just needs
focus.
to have the Rod of Pain on him in one hand. So you're gonna have one book in one hand, rod in the other. But it's a fucking plain looking stick. Like, it just looks like a stick. It's so plain looking, it's unreal. Compared to the thing you handed over, which was like shaped like a snake and it was all burnt and charred, but it was fucking cool looking and really intricately designed. This thing it's like what is it called? A kendo stick? Is it kendo?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, a kendo stick.
Weirdly, Boo Cake's backstory of his character, he loves it because he actually likes simple shit. So he's super okay with it.
Yeah. And the Grand Chan says, there you go. Another little toy to help you. I'm sure you've got all the tricks that you need.
What about the rest of us, though? There's more than just me, and I'm, like you said, not greedy, but is there anything you can give these other 3 nitwits that I've been with for the last couple of years that I've fallen in love with?
Grand Chan
Give them to help them?
looks over at Akika and says, that one's gonna eat the obsidian devil. turns to Chaplin and says, that one's gonna bring you back to life when you put that ring on. Turns to Pith and says, and that one's gonna calm the obsidian devil down, aren't you, young lady?
Yeah.
You lot have already saved the world once. I'm sure you can save it again.
Okay.
Pith turns to Poo-Poo Cakes and says, is he crazy? Is he actually crazy?
You know that he's an illusion wizard, and he can probably hear that you just said that.
Are you actually crazy?
I've been alive for a very long time, and I can't remember any of my memories, so it's very possible that I might be a little crazy. A few marble short.
Just a little.
Sandwich.
And that is when you hear a terrible sound.
Oh, shit.
Very, very obviously from nearby, outside. There is a roar.
No! Already?
I didn't get my coat yet.
Already?
Something flies overhead, and a terrible noise. There is a huge explosion, and the baby Chan is suddenly very animate. He skitters about and says,
Impossible. How? How did he find us?
and Sage Chan says, I don't think it's our brother. I think that's something else. King Chan says,
Actually, I think it might be both of them.
and that is when one side of the tree explodes inwards in a huge ball of fire, wood, and shrapnel. And that is also where we go to our break for this evening.
What
Son
the
of a
fuck,
bitch!
Brad?
I knew it. I knew that was coming.
Both?
I knew that was coming
Both?
because
Yeah, I
I
can
was
feel
like,
it.
oh,
Look at
it's-
that alone. I can feel that shit.
yeah. I was like,
Felt
oh
that
god.
one.
Both are here? How are we gonna...
Dude, I've got the hair on my neck is standing up, dude.
Ah! We'll be right back. Everyone use the restroom. Go grab yourselves something to drink. We love you.
This is literally a Final Fantasy fight because now it'd be like Obsidian Dragon, Dark Chan, and we have
Oh
to
my
Dude.
god! Oh man. Oh, Elspeth's either really cold or she's really excited.
Both. I'm so excited.
Right now.
Just can't hide it.
All right, so what? Yeah, go ahead. Just bring us back. Welcome back.
So, the side of the tree just explodes open. It's kind of a mixture of earth and wood, which just explodes down.
Earth, wind, and fire.
Earth, wind, and fire, and there is fire as it leaps up the sides. This is clearly some sort of huge fireball that exploded the thing open. There's an immediate heat wave that hits you all, followed by the rush of air. Suddenly, fresh air that comes into this hole. There's a kind of an earth and broken tree hole that leads upwards and out into the night sky. You don't see anything up there. There's no fucking thing flying around immediately. There's no baboon. But you do hear the voice of the Dark Chan, who says to you in his horrible accent,
Can I mage armor?
you suddenly hear in all of your minds each of the Chans. I know.
I just acknowledge what you said. It just sunk
Like,
in. I'm
just
like,
think if that happened in a movie. It's like the most epic thing. Roof's coming up, and then you just hear like, "Can I cast mage armor, dude?" Like, like what the fuck?
You actually do have time to a degree, but for now, no. You hear this voice in your minds, and all of the Chans seem to react to it as if they can hear it as well. Most of them looking upwards and around. A few of them beginning to cast some spells using their little raccoon hands or snippy claws. You hear the Dark Chan again say,
Didn't see that one coming, did you, Toad brother? And I have another gift for you all. It seems that our loutish cousin, the Obsidian Devil, has many nests. And while you've all been sitting on your hands and paws and wings and claws, I have been collecting some friends of my own. You see three figures then engulf the sides of the hole. And you see horrible little eyes peering down. It appears that these are similar creatures or exactly the same creatures as the younglings that you saw before. The little kind of reptilian, amphibious kind of dragon-like creatures that you met in that hole in Terrene way back in episode 1 of Guardians. Black, they have like amphibious skin, but it is pocked with scales and spikes, kind of like a weird dragon salamander hybrid. And their presence alone immediately sets your hearts racing. There's an air of rage and anger immediately present in the air about you. And the scorpion suddenly turns to each of you and is kind of like one by one, like scanning each of you. And he says, One of you. Yes, one of you brought them here. Traitor. Who was it?
what?
Who says that?
the fucking scorpion.
Not me.
None of us did.
Alright, let's see here. He's going to do a bunch of fucking checks on you all, including Pozu.
No.
He looks over each of you. He settles on Pozu for a moment, then settles on Akika, settles on Chaplin and on Poo Cakes, finally settling on Pith. You realize that you feel an air of
Oh shit!
washing over you as he says,
You. What is it?
Me.
In your pack. You've brought something of great evil.
Oh no. I completely forgot. Pith pulls out the orb.
A beacon. A beacon for our brother. That is the orb of darkness. You are not the only one attuned to that. There are and have been many, including him.
He then swiftly turns to the bear, the seal, Sage Chan, the raccoon, and Grand Chan, and says, "Come then!" And they skedaddle out. Crawling down through the hole are the obsidian younglings. The Nimble Chan, flying about above you, says, "Right, you deal with these things, and we'll go see our brother. And I'm going to get him out of here." And he flies down, and the toad hops up on its back because Toad Chan is mortal and can die. He jumps on his little back, and they fly out, and all of them together, like Grand Chan just gets up on his legs and runs out the hole. There's a couple of snaps from the obsidian younglings as they snap at each of these guys, and they run out. The polar bear stops and doesn't leave. He just seems to be glued in place. Whereas the seal, the scorpion, the raccoon, Grand Chan the dog, the eagle, and the toad all flee the hole.
Oh my god, dude!
The bear stops. The bear seems to stop, and he looks pretty freaking scared. Let's see here.
All right, back there.
First of all, I need some initiative.
Oh man!
Click your character before you roll initiative.
It's been a while.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
The bear definitely doesn't respond to you poo-poo cakes. He's visibly shaking and scared.
Yes.
Oh, can I roll again?
Yes.
Cause of my boots.
Ooh.
Okay.
Poo-poo, roll your dice. Your early dice. Your beginning of the... Just do it now. So you don't meta it later.
Do it now.
You like that? You like that shit? You like that shit, don't you?
Poo Cakes has changed into a man.
Oh my god, look at these things. Not again. I mean, this is my first time. And they fly, which is so shit for me.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean,
you are underground in a room.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like-
I'll be able to try and get up.
It's like 35 feet high. You're compared to the hole that you were in before. This is nowhere near as bad. Let's see here. Fucking sometimes, sorry, roll 20 fucks me because you can't see the top of.
Is that the only thing?
2, 3. Add turns. Okay, thank you. Roll 20.
Yeah, I hate that.
When you can't scroll up high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, drives me fucking mad. Okay. So. Hey, again, lucky boys. No, maybe not. And then. All right, we all on there? Don't forget Pozu.
Oh my
Can you roll a
god.
dexterity check for Pozu, please? Pith. Elspeth.
Yes. What?
Elspeth!
Pozu's initiative.
Pozu.
Oh, right. Got you. Oh wait, how do I do this for Pozu? What the
Just
fuck?
roll a dex check.
Just a dex check? Okay. Boom.
Oh! What? Our boy's going first!
Boy!
He about to run like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, man!
These. So we see the animals all flee out with these things snapping at them as they crawl in to the area, and they all seem to be like hyper focused on you, Pith. For a moment, they sort of spot their prey, but then they see all of you scouring about, and they kind of snap at the air about where you are. There is a big polar bear shaking with fear behind you. What do you want Pozu to do? Pozu probably looks pretty fucking scared as well, although he does bring out his pickaxe. He's like looking over to you guys.
All right, Pozu. And what I said, hold it to your right, since you're right-handed, right? Okay, now hold it to your right, because that's where the swing's coming from. Okay? I want you to get behind me for this fight.
Sure.
Okay.
Pozu, yeah, you can maneuver him. He runs.
Can I?
You should.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I can't move him.
Some squire.
Give all the power.
Power.
You have power.
I want to watch a Transformers movie now.
Still can't move it.
Transformers Date Night
Yeah,
McClure.
I don't know why, but
Oh, let's do it.
maybe if I just give you manual power. There you go. Try now.
You mean
All right,
Sammy
here we go.
Hagar.
Woohoo! All right.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Can he make that? Can he be over there? Can he move over there?
He's got 50 feet, so he can get to near, like here.
Okay. All right. That's solid. Like right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. All right, Posey, just stay in the center of us.
All right. Okay.
And if you need to, just run as far away from these things as you can. They are way too powerful.
Is that a fucking dragon?
It might be.
Pip,
Don't worry about it.
It's your actual
Oh
turn.
my god, poor
Okay.
guy.
Okay. So there's 3. Okay.
To be fair, we fought 3 of them
Yeah.
before.
I know.
You have Viper
You had
last
stupid clutch. Oh, that's true.
Don't you fucking say shit about Clutch.
These guys, real quick, Brad. I'm sorry. What's their
All
size?
right. Okay.
Huh?
Cool. Yeah. What is their size, actually?
What is
Brad?
that?
They are, I think they're huge. Hang on.
Huge. That's what I'm assuming is they're huge.
They're whatever the one is above large.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. Yep.
Huge then, yeah.
Do I still have javelins left?
I'm gonna say yeah. Is she gone? Oh no.
Are you serious?
Do I still have Jaha?
Look at her. She looks like she's about to like kung fu the fuck out of us, though.
Might be eating her.
Ah, it's like right before the hit. Ah.
Like that baby. Like that baby.
Or she.
You ever seen that baby?
Oh. Oh, what the?
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
hello?
yes.
Hi.
We were just gonna go start making fun of you in your little stance.
It keeps saying my internet connection is unstable. I don't know
Now
why.
you're back.
Comcast.
Ah, that's
so,
odd. Then,
You
yeah.
know.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna throw a javelin at the center one.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
A javelin. You can throw two.
Yeah.
You can throw two.
Throw two. Bam. Bam.
2 misses.
Damn it.
Here's the
Fuck,
thing
there
with
go my
it.
javelins.
They hit. They just ping off the. You hit to like particularly. You know, so that some areas of these things are very scaly as opposed to salamander and amphibious.
Yes.
They just hit those armored areas and they launch off behind them. And although technically you do hit them both, you've either not thrown it with enough force or you've hit these armored areas and they ping off of these things. The things continue to snap at the air. One of them fixes its gaze on you. Anything else from you? You have a bonus action or an action surge or whatever.
Just give me a second. I'm working on it. Yes. Pith wants to rally. And use a superiority die. She's going to bolster the resolve of Pozu.
Okay.
And he is going to get some temporary hit points. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Pozu. I know you got it in you. And you're gonna fight with us. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, you're ready. All right, say you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Good lad. Good lad. All right, I've got to roll. Hold up. Superiority die plus the charisma modifier. I forgot how to fucking do this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on a sec. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, I have to just click this. Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets 8 hit points, I believe.
Yep. So he gets 8 extra. So I'm giving
Okay,
him a
right on.
HP thing here. If you double click his token, Elspeth, you can see that he has a HP bar, 48
Okay.
of 40, overhealed.
Okay. Got it.
And so you can adjust that if he takes any damage.
Okay, I will. Okay.
And that's how we have to track Pozu's health.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Any movement?
Nope.
Akika.
Yes. Okay, so before when the building inverted in like half of it or whatever, I instantly, just from the sounds and the dragons and the squealing, I popped rage. I hope you're okay with that, Mr. DM.
It's a bonus action. You can do it wherever you want, as long as it's on a bonus action. As long as you have a bonus action.
in that moment, it already happened. So so I'm in a complete rage. I'm gonna look around. Is there any any way I can climb up to these dragons? If I use,
you want to climb?
I want to climb on a dragon.
If you've got the movement, then yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah. All right. Let me see. So I got.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get to like his base at 40 feet right there.
Climb a creature. Basically, you have to make a athletics check, or a dex check, contested by its acrobatics check. On a success, you move into the creature's space and cling to its body and gain advantage on attack rolls against it. You can move around on the creature, treating it as difficult terrain. The creature can attempt to remove you on its turn by making a strength versus your strength.
Okay, how high up is this one in the air? Like, do I have to climb something? They're on the ground?
No. Yeah.
Great, so I'm gonna just, I guess for my turn, because I can't do an action to grab him, correct? I can only use my movement?
Well, your action is to climb a creature, so the action is called climb a creature. It's a specific
But if I'm
action.
using double movement, because I don't think I have 40 movement.
Oh, okay, so you can't reach
Oh
it,
no,
then,
I do have 40. I have exactly 40. You're okay with that? Okay, so you just see me like instant rage, like, and I just start charging, and I jump on this youngling.
All right, give me an athletics check, please. Yeah, high enough.
Nice.
You like jump on this thing. It swings one of its wings and its shoulders towards you, to try and buffer you, but you easily avoid it. Jump onto its back, and then you weather the sort of instant shrug that it gives you, and climb up, grappling onto like one shoulder and finding purchase on its back. You are on top of it. I will put you there so that you are on top of it. Yeah, for now you are holding on to the creature 100%. The end your turn, I presume?
Yes.
Cool. So, let me remind myself what this motherfucker can do. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this one that you climb up on top of is just going to try and shrug you off instantly, like buck, and try and spin you off of its back. So give me another strength check.
Not the dragon.
You got to be a 23.
Okay.
You can do it. You can
I have to beat a 23.
Come on.
How does your athletics check have a 0 to it? Hang on, you must have a higher athletic than a 0.
You can do it.
Are you using the right character sheet?
So exciting, us.
Oh yeah, wait.
I'm not.
Wait.
All capital Akika. That's the only one I have in front of me. It's the regular.
All capital.
All capitals mine?
Okay. You should have this one.
Yeah. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, it should be a +8 to your strength check, but it doesn't say that it is.
I'll roll it again. I mean, just to see.
No. That's really fucking weird.
Let's just see here what's going on. Maybe it's just a Roll20 glitch, and we'll just keep an eye on it, everyone. When you roll a thing, that you in the little bracket, it should give you what your bonus is.
Wait, isn't athletics strength though?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you've got it's ticked. You should see next to it. You should have an 8. You've got a little 8 next to it there.
I think it's
That
just
is
a
what
glitch though, right? I should make sure.
Yeah, I think it is. So
I'm just gonna roll it a bunch just to see.
I mean, you're not. It's saying 0, so it's saying athletics 0. So you're not getting the proficiency or your strength bonus added to it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So it's an 8 either way. So basically, your
Like mine is
first
still
roll-
giving me mine.
Your first roll, that 18 that you
Yeah.
rolled, was a 26. The second one is a 22,
Yeah.
which is just not enough, which is horrific.
Wait, is it a 22 or how does it go?
It's a 22.
How does it go up? So,
You need a 23.
You get +8 to this, and for some reason, it's just roll 20.
so 19 plus 8 is 27.
Where are you getting the 19?
The athletics. Oh!
Yeah, but you rolled 700 athletics. We're only taking the first one
14,
you rolled.
22. You're right. I'm one short. God damn it.
No, you're rolling lowercase Akika, aren't you?
No.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to archive all of your Mind Harvest characters just in case. So that it's not confused by some shit.
Maybe just have him re-roll it once real quick since we know now.
Let me see if it's doing it now. If it's fixed. Nah.
Nope.
Okay,
It's just glitched. It's just glitched. I'll just always add
yeah.
plus 5 or 8. 8, right?
Plus 8,
8.
yeah. So it will say what it is next to it. You know, you just have to play some real D&D today, boy.
Whoa.
Oh no, you have to do your own quick maths.
Cool.
It launches you from its back. I would say it doesn't launch you very far. It probably launches you just directly in front of it, and it just shrugs you. And as your purchase on it, it just launches you downwards, and you fall onto your back. Roll me a d6 because you're going to fall from the back of a creature.
Oh, God.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage, but you are raging. So
3.
remember, you take
Yeah.
half.
Yep.
And you land prone on your back in front of this thing that bears down over you. But that does end its turn. It probably doesn't move. Actually, no, it probably does move. I'm gonna say it like tramples over you and fucking skedaddles over to like towards where
Oh,
it is.
shit.
Can you do opportunity attacks on the ground, McCloakin?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Just disadvantage, right? Because he's prone.
So range attacks have disadvantage against him. So if someone was making a range attack, they have disadvantage to attack him. But I mean, he shouldn't have. I mean, like literally, if they're walking over him, why would he have disadvantage? Because he's like at their underbelly essentially if he's walking over him, or it's like ankle and leashing out. So I think he gets his reaction.
A prone creature's only movement is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. The creature has a disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes!
Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. You are the prone creature.
Oh, come on! I thought it meant him. Wait, but I do get opportunity of attack, right?
Yeah.
I give
don't
you the
lose your
opportunity
reaction.
attack, but you have disadvantage.
Awesome, no problem. So I gotta roll it twice. Let's see if everything's
Yeah.
working.
I get what you're saying, McCloakin, but I mean,
Yeah.
rules is rules.
Maybe
Maybe it's in an awkward position. Things like trampling over him. You can't get the purchase. You bring this thing up. You only get one strike. You bring the axe up and you break it along this thing's belly. And under any other circumstance, you would just open this thing's stomach up. But for some reason, it just doesn't. You just break it along. This thing's skin is ridiculous.
Damn it.
It reminds you probably of you. And yeah, it's just maybe you see Voltage kick off some sparks that are nothing to do with its magical lightning properties. As it just it's like metal on metal. It looks like a train wheel has just put the brakes on, and it just scrambles over you, and it lands sort of face to face with Pith as it in your face. Pith. Behind you, Pozu go. Chaplain, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move right here, I believe. Hold on, let me make a measurement real quick to make sure this is... actually, I'm going to move up one. Closer to this thing. And what I'm going to do is... you see me, like, hold out my shield, and it's, like, glowing brightly. And I'm, like, holding the sword out, but I'm, like, have my, like, hand to my chest. And, like, the sword's, like, facing down, so it's not like up in my face. And I'm holding my pendant, and I'm like, Saloon, please give us your blessing! So, Ozu, Pith, and Akika, all whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, or I believe, read it real quick, make sure the skill checks are added in. Roll a attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. The target can add 1d4 to the number rolled. So, and this lasts for 1 minute.
Nice.
So that's 10 rounds. I'm also want to, I see Noble Chan and I see he's scared. And I'm like, Noble Chan, as my bonus action, this is what I want to do. Noble Chan, please Find your heroic self. Help us fight these beasts. And I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Yes. Please do.
Nice. Oh!
Ooh.
Did it get him?
It's good. Noble Chan, kind of shaking, kind of confused, sees all of his friends roll out, sees these things crawl in, and kind of backs up a little bit. He sees this thing, like Akika run and jump on it, Pozu run behind Pith. Pith launches these javelins at it. Chaplain, you do some fucking blessing bullshit that this is confusing.
Yeah, like stars are like falling down on like Akika and Pozu and Pith right now, and they're like looking very mighty.
Can I add to it, Brad?
And then you turn to him, and for a moment you sort of capture his gaze, and he seems to listen to you. You sort of this commanding voice you probably learned on the ships of Terrain, and you sort of bolster something within him, and he sort of stops being like a fraidy little bear in a corner and like visibly shaken, and suddenly for the first time he looks like an actual fucking like polar bear as he
Nice.
up on himself, and then he looks at the creature but then looks beyond it to the hole where all of his brothers have run out, and he lets out a terrific roar. Just roar. He runs forward.
Oh God.
Here is where he does his very special support move.
No.
Oh, don't worry about it. This is some good shit.
So this would be good. What are you saying?
This is
No
some
for
good
it, John?
shit.
He
This is that good shit.
Oh,
though,
I thought we were
man.
on the youngling's turn. My bad.
No.
He on Chaplin's legendary action turn runs over and fucking jumps on this thing in front of him. He launches up and just grabs this thing by the back and then swings one kind of bare paw around its neck. With his other paw, he lifts it up and then just starts battering the top of the obsidian youngling. This thing is just being beaten by a bear. He's accessing the actual bear.
Dragon versus bear.
Portion of himself. He then leaps into the air and explodes into a burst of fiery sunlight. I'm just gonna roll it here.
Wait, what?
He does.
Noble Chan, I choose you.
He proper Pokemon's this. He's like a summon right now. He does 23 bludgeoning damage by beating it around the head.
Jesus.
And then oh wait, hang on. And then he does.
What's this sun shit?
Let's see here. All right. So 5, 20, 17. So 1 fail, 2 makes on 38. 12d6. Look, all those ones.
Oh my God.
All right. So this
That's
one,
not too bad. That's about average.
it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Let's see here. I need to do some mathematics because he's just hurt all of them. All of these things here take like this radiant damage suddenly as he essentially casts a special version of the spell, the sunburst. He does to this one full damage of 61.
Oh my God. Yes.
Which really fucks this one up, to be honest. The one that he's standing on just gets fucking battered, and you see him like raking across this thing's face. There's that dark, like ichor-like blood as this thing's like face is just torn from the.
I don't
bare
even know if
paws.
they have that in totally accurate battle simulator yet. Like dragon versus bear. Like I need this shit.
The other two take. Let's see here.
So just to be square real quick, the one he's on took 23 plus 60?
No, he took 69 in total damage. 69. The others took a little bit. They took 19 damage, which is that mathematics. God damn it, I'm so bad at maths. Why the fuck am I DM? And yeah, he lands and then fucking skedaddles out the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez.
I assure you, he is needed by the others more than you. Well,
I mean, he helped us fuck up one of them, so I mean, yeah. Awesome turn, me.
yeah. The next youngling is going to attempt to bite Akika on the ground. Let's see.
No.
Yeah. So it gets. Oh, it's going to bite and claw at you a bunch. All right, I remember. Okay, so that is 14 on the bite. What is your AC? Akika. Oh wait, no, it gets advantage. Hold on. 15.
I have a AC of 16.
Nice. So it launches down to bite you, and you roll one way, and its whole face just hits the ground and sends up a bunch of like wood and debris. It then attempts to swipe and claw at you with a 26.
Oh shit.
And 25. So I guess these
Hit.
These hit you. I need more dice, man. I fucking forget about level 9 bullshit. So that one is a 10 slash damage.
Ooh.
And then a 12 slash damage.
22, aka 11. Because
Yeah,
I'm in
so
a
this thing-
rage, baby.
This thing is like biting and swiping and trying to get you, and like Akika avoids one, and then it just gets battered between one claw to the other. Although, even though like Akika looks like he's about to fucking die, he looks like, you know, when a cat gets a mouse and it just starts batting them back and forth. Akika's just, you know, weathering it completely fine. Pause. Akika. Poo Poo Cakes. It is your turn. It was the night before Christmas.
You see Poo Poo look at the other group and he goes, "You guys got the one in the middle, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well, I got
I mean,
that
it's
one.
right
Got the one
there.
far away."
Kill them all.
That's the plan.
You see Poo Poo just do this, and he goes like this, and he puts his hand up to his head, and he looks at the one that's by Akika, and he just stares at it really hard, and he casts telekinesis on us to take control of it.
Oh!
What?
And its intelligence versus
McLaughlin's like, bitch.
Okay.
Is that what telekinesis does?
when you read the spell, it allows me to take control of the creature, and if I have
Like
control,
physically.
I can move it up to 30 feet. And when I can move it up to 30 feet, up or down or anywhere, it also has.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, I have control over it, and I can keep doing that until it rolls out of it, and then it's basically shackled, like it can't do anything.
But you can like slam it into walls and shit. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
what you're doing?
gonna throw it at the other one.
Oh no!
All right, you give me. You just
You
have
just
to
need me to give
give
you straight
me.
intelligence, right?
It's int versus strength, yeah. So fuck
26.
me. He rolled a 1, dude. So
So I really can I really get to fuck him up?
you can do what you fucking want. Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
go. So I want to ask you real quick, Brad. Are we going from the center of their bodies in, or are we just going from wherever, like the tail to tail? Because I can move it to 30 feet, which I assume 30 feet from this shitter to this shitter is gonna hit him if I throw.
Yeah, I generally go from the center of the token.
And the other question I have for you, Brad, because I'm thinking about throwing him at this one. If I throw him at this one, would this potentially cause problems with these guys down here?
So
So if I throw him here, you know what I could do? I could probably throw him right on top of him, right? Like literally take this guy, throw him on top of the dragon below him. Because yeah, like, literally right on it. So you see Poo Poo Cake sit there, and he's like,
tell me
look-
what you want to do. Yeah,
yeah, he
you're
makes
good.
eye contact with the other youngling, and it kind of looks over at him. And as he makes eye contact with it, you see him just kind of do one of these, like almost like a Professor X. And he starts doing this with his hands, and everybody's looking around at Poo Poo Cake's like, what?
Yes.
And I start picking him up off the ground, and he has no control, like he's not fighting or anything. And I go, Akika, I've got him. And I pick him up, and I bring him over top, like it's real quick. I pick him up, I bring him over top, and I almost just straight force slam him as hard as I can down on the one that's in front of Pith and
Pog champ!
Chaplin looks like PogChamp. He's like,
Everyone, I think Akika does too.
And I think, and this is up to you, Brad, as the DM, once I slam him on top of him, next round he has to try to break it, and if he doesn't break it, he's kind of pinning the one below him, almost immobile, right?
Sure, yeah. I think you should roll me 3d6 twice.
3d6 twice.
It's 30 feet of pressure, so I'll give it full damage kind of thing.
3d6 once, twice. So 24.
Well, no, one's taking the one that you've.
Oh yeah, for both of them. So 13 for the one falling down and 11 for the one on the bottom, I assume.
Yes, sir. So that fucking fucks that one.
And then, like I said, I would assume that I can just hold him there over top of that one, so that one can't do anything.
Yeah, this one is now kind of crushed underneath.
Dude!
As you just boom, you just slam one of the younglings down on top of the other one, and then with the telekinesis, you're kind of just holding him in place. So the one underneath is like snapping around. It's got like a vague level of movement because it does have a long fucking windy neck, but it doesn't seem to easily be able to get out of the way. Essentially, you're grappling the bottom one with the top one. And both of them are just snapping wildly and crazily at the area in front of them. I assume this is a concentration spell as well.
If I'm correct, like I think I was trying to read it. That's why, because I messaged Brad in the middle of this to make sure, because you can only do up to huge creatures. That's why I wanted to know the size of the creature. But I'm pretty sure it's
gotta be.
I mean, it's gotta be, right?
Because they try and break out of it on their turn.
Yeah, it's concentration. Yeah, it's concentration. Cool. Yep. So I'm just sitting there in the background, like I almost have my hand, like my hand is his wings and his tail, and it's almost like
I love this.
So his wings and his tail are wrapping around the dragon below him, so he can't do anything. So like you just see me going like this, and like not opening my eyes, holding concentration.
And the concentration is your bonus action, right? In the next round.
No, he just has a DC to beat. Should it?
No. Because
he's gotta beat my intelligence.
So bless. I'm just asking for this, and so bless. Like, do I have to keep the concentration up with a bonus action, or do I just?
No. You've already. It's just a part of the spell. It just means if you take damage or you cast another spell, or another concentration spell, you'll break the concentration on the first one.
Okay.
If you take damage, you have to roll a con check, which is weird. Constitution check. Which is either 10 or half the amount of damage.
Cool.
Okay.
I think is the DC. All right, Poo Poo.
Yes.
Anything else?
I mean, that's the only other thing I might do is I assume I can do this while I have concentration, but just for my measure, I'm gonna kind of move back a little bit, just to make sure that I'm safe. I assume I can do that. If not, I'll stay in the same spot because it's really not a big deal. Let me see, actually. This might be a distance thing, right? Let's see, 60 feet. Yeah, it should be good, because I can do that up to 60 feet. So, just wanted to make sure I was safe there. Or will that break concentration, me moving?
No.
No, you're good. There's only two things.
I am Professor X.
Break it.
All of a sudden, Poo Poo's balled in a wheelchair, and he's like,
How did this happen? How?
Yeah, no, you're fine. The little, oh, adorable. The little youngling runs over here, sees his brothers in
peril.
And too dumb. They're not that dumb, but they're too dumb to work out what's causing it. Assuming that it's Pith, this thing launches a psychic strike at you, Pith. Please give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
remember, you get to add a D4 to this for bless.
Oh, that's Pozu.
That's Pozu. Pozu's not in the line.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, you have to roll as you.
Okay. All right. Dexterity. You said dex?
Dexterity
Yes.
saving throw, yeah.
And
Plus
you get
4.
to add a D4 to that.
17.
Plus 4, so that's 17.
Add 1 D4.
Whew.
You have to roll 1 D4.
Oh, shit. You better get 4.
All right, hang on. Shush!
You better get 4. How?
You.
Come on, Brad.
Of the
Come on, Brad.
are on our side tonight.
The youngling looks at you and then fires a sort of psychic energy bolt, just in a straight line towards you. You go to avoid it, and you do so successfully, though you can't avoid it entirely. You'll take half.
Not bad.
Of this.
Holy sh!
And it's psychic damage.
Holy
It strikes
Lord!
you, and it causes you to feel a level of fury for a moment, where you begin to sort of like fold and completely rage out. You're ready to stab the nearest thing to you, which is probably close to. And you feel yourself against it, but you've got a fucking headache now. And you take what is that? 17?
Yeah.
17 psychic damage.
My head.
Pozu behind you.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Let me figure out what 17 is from my hit points real quick. Math.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Pozu's behind me. Okay, so now ooh, the two young. Okay, so there's one youngling on top of the other one. Like
The one
what the
below is fucked up.
shit? Poo poo.
Brad, you can do anything to the
You're
one
s-
on top because
You're still controlling that one.
Yeah.
he can't do anything.
How tall is he? Can Pozu reach the top of this thing's head?
You could hit the one which is underneath, I guess. Actually, yeah, no, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. They're being like crushed down on each other, so they're pretty big, but they're like lashing their heads around. Pozu's got 6 seconds to find a head and smack it, I guess.
All right, Pozu, I want you to go for the one that's on top, and you swing it, and you try and hit the one on top's head. Really, either head will do. Just that whichever one you're closest to, you go for it.
Okay. Yeah, you need to roll with Pozu.
I'm proud of you, buddy. Okay, so he runs in. And then we just roll what?
Click on the pickaxe.
Click on the which pickaxe?
Do you not use a pickaxe? Hang on.
He does, but I'm not seeing it. Like, is it in where
Says,
would it?
Actions, pickaxe, two-handed.
If Pozu gets this, I'll be so proud of him. He hits his first dragon.
Under the Pozu sheet, remember? Scroll down.
Fuck, shit. Yep, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay.
It will highlight like the whole paragraph kind of thing.
I double clicked on him, but I don't see it. I'm sorry, man. I'm totally like blanking on where this would be.
Motherfucker blind.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, here we go. I got it. Okay. So actions, pickaxe, two-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go for it, Pozu!
Pozu like leaps up and just brings this thing down, dung, on this thing's head, and then you see it just vibrate up his arms, and he hits this fucking thing, but it like just fucking the thing's head barely moves. And it bounces back off of him. Although technically he hits it, it doesn't do any damage.
Whatever. He hit it. Yeah, Bo.
All right!
Nice.
That was great. You did great. You did awesome.
Yeah.
He almost died, Pozu.
Yeah.
Did he hit the one that I'm controlling?
Huh?
Did he hit the one I'm controlling?
Yeah.
I'm doing this, and I go, Pozu! He's mocking you. He's mocking you right now. He's saying you should try harder next time.
Son of a bitch! I'll fuck you up.
Pozu's angry. He's getting all fired up. It's your actual turn here. The one
Okay.
underneath is grappled, so I think you actually have
Advantage?
That's
Advantage to
that's
strike
where she
that
was
one.
gonna go.
Wait, you'd probably have advantage on the top one though too, then, right? Because he can't do anything because he's.
But I think the bottom one cannot move, like actually move, because the one's on top of him.
Oh, actually, I don't think they're grappled. Actually, I think no. The top one is restrained. Annoyingly, there's a different definition.
Can you not, is it not advantage if they're restrained?
Oh yeah, it does have advantage.
So Pozu gets an opportunity, another potential.
He would have done, but what's done is done.
Hey!
What's done is done.
You get the same rules as I get.
All right. All right. So this one on the bottom here, Pith takes her. Let's see. What is Pith going to use?
What is that movie? Mars Attacks?
Yes.
All right. Pith's gonna take Broken Promise and just attempt to bring it down as hard as she can on the top of this thing's head. Actually, in her first moment of this, she remembers that Pozu brought it down on the top of its head. She's gonna immediately go like this instead and bring it around its mouth.
Remember, you're blessed, so you get to add a D4. Pozu should have added a D4 to his thing, but
Are you hitting the top one or the bottom one?
The bottom one. The bottom one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have advantage and you also have bless.
Okay.
Pozu has bless.
Okay, so she's gonna bring it once, and then once again, right across the mouth, if she can.
Yeah.
Oh!
add
Plus damage.
Okay, what the fuck, man?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty fucking good.
Oh my god.
30,
Let me
31.
just make sure I'm not fucking up the wrong one here. So that does 30?
30, yeah, 30. I had the math.
And can I also add bless to this or no?
Not to the damage, right?
No, just at the attack roll, not the damage.
Got you. Okay.
Holy.
It's like Saloon is protecting you for saving throws and guiding your weapons to its destination.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just swing it across this thing's mouth, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you boom, and you bring it across the front of the one. This one's like face is already kind of fucked up from the bear's paws. And you just slice another deep rivet across one of its cheeks, bringing it back. You get it on the other side, which is the side which has already just been mauled up by the bear, and you just bring it upwards. You see the light of one of its red glowing eyes just go out as you just explode one of its eyes and cut a deep rivet up the other side. It lets out like a shriek and a roar, and it kind of visibly weakens under the pressure from the thing above it. It is still alive, but this one looks fucked.
Which one?
The one on the bottom.
The underneath one. I had to move him out of the way because I can't click on him properly.
Don't worry, I'm going to smash him.
And it visibly weakens. It lets out another roar. This thing's head is fucked. Like, it's barely alive, really, realistically speaking.
Pith wipes some blood off her face. My head hurts so much.
You got anything else?
And she's also going to use fuck it, let's do a lunging attack. When you make a melee weapon attack on your turn, expend one superior die. Wait, increase your reach for that attack. Maybe I could wait, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want, Brad. I go back on that. That's not what I want.
All of your attacks will be the same.
Okay, no, she's good.
What?
He's spent.
Oh my gosh, that woke everyone up. Everyone's up now.
I really don't know how far up I am now.
You're on the ground. This thing just trampled over you. A bunch of stuff happened behind you. What do you want to do?
Getting up is half my movement, correct? All right,
yes.
so I'm just gonna get up. Does it take 20? That took or 10?
No, it takes half my movement to get up.
It takes half of what you.
So
whatever
20.
You have.
Shoot.
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do I have? Okay. Oh yeah! I'm instantly gonna run. Right. I stand up and I look to my right. And I run as fast as I can straight onto this dragon, and I grapple him. Try and climb him.
All right, yeah. Give me an Letizia.
Has to be on top.
I just, yeah. I mean,
To beat an 18.
I get a +4. Oh no, that's only attacking.
I don't know. Do you get it on ability checks, McCloak?
What's this? A save?
Bless. This
Yeah,
is an
if it's
ability
an
check.
attack or a save,
Okay.
you get 1d4.
Yeah. All right. I didn't know if it was ability checks.
Ugh. Oh god. Yeah, it's still shit. +8, 11.
Yeah, you go running up with this thing. You go to jump on it, and it just instantly bats you with one wing, and just boom. You don't find any purchase on anything as it lifts the wing back up and swings its head round towards you. You would be here now, yeah, this thing bats you away. You still have bonus action.
can do it. Cut his fucking toe
Oh
off.
yeah.
You can do it.
Am I close enough to bite him though? Like his toe or his like leg?
Yeah, you're in melee range now.
I want to bite a toe off. That's what I'm going for. Or like his foot. As much as I can get my freaking jaws around. So I just like look for anything I can. I see his foot. And I lay my bite down into him.
I'm worried about the goo.
Oh, I love the goo.
The goo.
You bite down on this thing, and it's like biting like a fucking car or something. It's just like metal. You don't find any like fleshy purchase. You're just biting down. It's like biting down, and you can't. You're you are blessed.
You are blessed.
I'm blessed.
So you get 1d4 added to that.
You bite down on this thing's leg. Would you like to bite?
Fly out.
You're about to give up when suddenly
Fucking sparks flying everywhere.
the jaw just punctures the toe, and yeah, you get a fleshy bite of this thing's foot. Give me the.
I think the damage was. Oh wait.
Oh, that's being
Fine.
slow.
Okay, the first
No,
one then.
it's
Yeah, it's being slow. It's just loading.
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
No, wait, it's not. It's roll 20 is being a piece of shit right now.
All right. Well,
Here,
what
I'll
is
just.
bite,
Yeah,
man?
I'll just do it manually.
Yeah.
It's not showing up. Anything. Roll 20, please.
Let me try refreshing and see if that works for you guys.
If it's happening to all of us, it probably won't fix on a refresh. I find. What is the bite? Do you remember?
Can I look at it? Oh yeah, bite is 1d20. CS is great.
No. 1d6 plus 4. Look on the attack in the middle of your sheet underneath your hit dice and everything.
Okay.
Damage and type on the right. Bite. 1d6 plus 4. So roll me 1d6.
All right, cool. Slash roll.
Piercing damage. I think it's kind of irrelevant.
What the hell, man?
This is a little bonus bite thing. It's not a big
That's true.
magical sword.
That's true. Hungry. Food.
Yeah, you bite down on this thing and just you probably don't bite off a toe, but you rip off a little bit of flesh. You definitely fuck it up a bit. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
I knew this was coming.
You also get a 1d4 to that.
To the damage?
No, to your saving
Oh,
throw.
cool. All right. I think I'm already in the clear, right?
No, I mean, just do it. Just in case.
19.
Perfectly able to cope with the pure rage.
I can eat anything, Brad. My name's Akika, dude. I'm kidding. Just out of character.
Like you feel this thing's blood, or like the effects of this thing's blood, like seep into your veins, and it makes you fucking angry and crazy. However, you're already raging like insane. You're already an insane rage monster. The rage, it just fuels your rage. You just maintain your rage, and you don't enter the berserk status that is inflicted by these things' blood. If you remember last time you encountered these things, the blood made even the Dark Chan go crazy for a bit.
Uh-oh.
It makes you go, it fills you with rage. And before that, previously, if you remember, Clutch went berserk.
I think you got 2 songs going right now, Brad.
No, I got one song going.
That's one.
I only hear one.
I hear 2. That's fucking weird.
Huh? All right, so wait, is anything happening to me or am I okay?
You're fine.
Great. Don't scare me.
These things can inflict a berserk condition if you're not careful, which you have been privy to, John Sandman. Hang on a second. Which one goes now? All right, the one underneath where you are, Pith. Let's see here. Is restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The actually, you know what? Yeah. You cut its eye off. Open.
Yeah.
And it spins its head around wildly, and you bring the sword over as this thing's like flesh and blood spills all over the ground. It fixes you with its one good eye. Give me another dex save.
You got it, boss.
Add 1d4.
1d4 as well. Let me go ahead and just roll that really quickly for you at your convenience.
You can feel another psychic blast launch out from this thing, kind of death throes as it just you feel this wave of pressure and anger and rage fill you for a moment, but you actually do make the save, so you only take half of your brain almost melts in your head for a moment. You've gone from a headache to a full-on fucking migraine. The light of the dim room with the fire just is too much for your eyes, but you don't. The effects of the berserk and the rage don't set in, and you steel yourself against it one last time. But you do take a lot of psychic damage. 30 psychic damage.
Fuck, man. Okay. I see that these things are a threat, and get rid of them is probably the most ideal thing to do. So, in a 10-foot radius, which is Pozu and everyone's out of it, in the center of these two dragons right here, I was like, with the destructive wrath of Saloon's power, shatter.
Alrighty.
But I'm casting it at level 3. So it does 4d8 at max damage, which is 32 damage, and they have to make Constitution saving throws.
All right, so everyone's out of it. It's just these, right?
Yep, just those guys.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 con saves, you say?
Both each make a con save at DC 16.
All right. Well, I was about to say they're pretty hardy, but one of them ain't. So that one is 19, and this one is 8.
Okay, so one takes half damage, and one takes the full 32. So one takes 50. Yes, so it depends if you round up and down. It'd be 15 or 16. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, never mind. I fucked up math. 16. So 16 to one and 32 to the other.
All right.
And then how is Miriam looking?
Probably
is she like she's taking quite a bit of damage, and she's just like,
she's probably clutching her head right now. I mean, she's in pain. She's not dying per se.
Okay. So, and then I'll hang on to it. I'm seeing if there's anything I can do this round. I don't think there's anything else I do this round. I'm just going to keep the dragon I have that's being controlled by Poo Poo. I'm going to be in its face and like have my shield out in front of it.
Okay. The Shatter spell sets off a fucking sonic boom, which probably fucks everyone's ears up for a moment. It's slightly more. Yeah, it's all right. It just boom, 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 and it just, you get that ringing PTSD war movie moment where you can't hear anything and all the things are thrashing around. The one on the bottom just drops fucking dead. You just explode its brain. The one on the top, so I think you're probably here, by the way. The one on the top, this glowing thing, you know what? That fucking went out, by the way, when the Chans left. So probably changes everything in here. The one on the top remains alive, but is pretty Pretty fucked.
Oh, don't you worry. He's not alive for much longer.
And you fuck him up. Fuck him up.
You fuck him up.
Fucked them up, brah.
You fuck him up, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give some light just so you guys can see, because you can see pretty well in here. You fuck one up. And
Nice.
That's the end. You kill one.
That's it for me. I'm just holding up my concentration on bless. And I'm like staring at this thing. And I'm like, fucking my sword. I activated my sword, so it's like lit up right now. The moon blade, and I got my shield out, and I just look like, and like I got like the chainmail that's like in my skin. It's like glowing too, and I'm just like looking very intently at this fucking dragon, like all heroic like and shit like that.
All right, so. The creature was still restrained, right?
Correct. Yep.
Poo. I feel like this thing's just gonna fucking lash wildly out at Chaplin, Pozu, and Pith.
Wait, which one?
The restrained one.
He can't do anything, can he?
Yeah, he can. He's restrained, which means he can't move, and he has disadvantage on his attacks.
Oh dear.
He's not paralyzed. Paralyzed is a whole other thing. It's like it's almost like you're holding him. It's the same as a grapple kind of thing.
One thing real quick. My paladin ability that I took, since Pozu's next name, I believe I took protection with my shield. So with protection, when a creature attacks a target other than yourself within 5 feet of you, you can use your shield to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, and you must be wielding a shield.
It's already got disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it's restrained. Its attack on you misses.
Yes.
Chaplin, as it tries to bite at you, you bring up your shield and you just bat its head away easily. It seems to be struggling to move. It doesn't get its full lunge. It claws at Pozu. What is Pozu's AC?
Let's double check on that. His AC, where the fuck is it?
Next time.
Oh, 15.
15? That's gonna be a hit then.
No,
Sorry, buddy.
Bozu.
A claw reaches out towards him, attempts to scratch at him. He takes 8 slash damage as it.
Thank goodness. Well, there's his temporary hit points gone.
He jumps out of the way to a degree. Yeah, just double click on his token and you'll be able to adjust his HP. That's what
Okay.
he's got a little HP bar above him.
Yep, I got it.
And he. Oh, fuck you! He looks down, like a single claw mark down his chest. But, Pozu's pretty tough. And then the last strike at Pith. There's no way this is going to be high enough. That's like a 13. So.
She just glares at it.
It's clawing and biting, but it's like it's held back by this, where it literally is held back by an invisible force. It doesn't seem to be able to get at you guys like it wants to, and it thrashes and tries to move, but can't seem to work out why the fuck it can't move. Poo Poo Cakes, it is your turn.
Yeah.
As it's I see
Go,
it
Poo-Poo.
thrashing and everything, and it's thrashing everybody. I'm sitting there, and you see me turn my hand upside down. Actually, wait, we have to roll first to make sure I hold on to him. It's the intelligence versus strength again. 27.
Holy crap. Good rolls today. I feel like Poo Poo's
For
evolved.
real.
Plus 9.
Don't get fucking cocky yet.
that's
Okay.
a-
Shut up, McLovin!
No, we don't know what his strength is.
That is a saving throw and not ability check. You need to roll just flat intelligence.
Get wrecked.
It's not going to be a save. You repeat the contest. So
Yeah,
a saving throw is different.
contest, yeah.
You have
Watch, it's gonna.
you have a
It's
different.
gonna be a low roll.
A saving throw and an ability check are different.
Click the intelligence on the left.
As a wizard,
So what would you like me to click?
saving throw means you get your
Proficiency.
So just click intelligence in general.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
This thing rolls 7.
So you see Poo Poo Cakes. You kind of look at him, he opens his eyes, and looks straight forward, and you just see him start raising the youngling up again, and you see him go like this, and he goes over top of the other youngling, bashes him back down on top of the other youngling, does the exact same thing to the other one, and just
Bam. Give me
the same thing as last time. The
3d6 twice. Yeah.
twice. Uh, 12 to the top one and 11 to the bottom one.
So there and 11 on the bottom one brings that to that. Cool. Okay, yeah, exactly the same thing happens. Like it just
Restraining him and everything.
Akiko is probably about to pounce up on this thing when suddenly above it there's a shadow and then a screaming, screeching creature just slams down. Two of them begin the same thing. Basically, they are pinned underneath where it wants to be.
Damn.
Which one is this one? Okay, the one underneath, Akika,
Yes.
is going to attempt to bite and claw and scratch and kill you with disadvantage. Ha! He's gonna fuck up. He's gonna hit his brother.
He failed?
2-1. He rolled 2-1. He had disadvantage anyway.
2
but he rolled
ones?
2-1.
I rolled 2
Yeah.
ones.
So
Ooh.
it does.
Oh my.
Snickers.
It does.
I rolled that shit in Hands of Fate last night and I hated my life.
17 damage, 17 piercing damage at first, and then okay, yeah, all right. So it does 17 piercing damage, and then it also does psychic damage on a bite, but doesn't do any psychic damage to it.
Dude, that is incredible.
Leaving us at all right. Yeah, the one on top's looking pretty battered up. This one underneath goes to swipe at Akika and thinks it can move and just can't. It brings a huge claw around and just stabs it into the face of its brother. The
Jesus.
second one gonna miss you, Akika, and then the third one
Just miss me.
is 19.
16.
So the third claw swings out and just catches you. It's gonna do 13 slashing damage to your body.
Great.
And that brings us to Pozu's turn.
All right, let me at him.
He's so confident now.
All right, Pozu, you ready?
It's easy.
Easy.
He's easy.
Let the
All
moon
right.
guide your pickaxe.
It's easy.
All right, it's easy.
Things was all scary. Oh, they came out of the eggs and we struggled to kill it. Clutch went all berserk and tried to fuck us up, and I was flying on top of it and I stabbed it and it flew down to the ground. This is killing a puppy. It's this simple.
I think we've just had some really good luck this round.
There's
Really good.
There's an
Wait.
air of rage and anger around Pozu, a little more than like usual. Like he's just amped up. These things are rage-filled dragon salamander creatures. There is an air of fury to them, and Pozu seems to be intoxicated by it. Just a little. He's a little angry or a little bit more, but he's looking at Akika across there, just slamming axes around, trying to jump on him, and he's
Come on, let me at him. Fuck him up.
he looks a little
Okay.
crazy.
All
Blah,
right. I'm trying to think of this, how we can do this strategically.
I said strategy.
All right, Pozu. Can he move? Can he move and then attack, or no?
What is his movement speed? Yeah, actually, definitely. Probably 25.
He can move
yeah.
20, only 25 feet though.
He's a little leg creature like you are. He's a small.
Yeah, that's perfect. 25 is perfect to his head.
Yeah, you only need to get to.
I don't know if I want him to go to his head.
That's smart. That's smart.
All right, Pozu. Listen, what I want you to do is run to the one on the bottom. You see the one on the bottom right there? Run to his left.
Fuck him up.
To his left, but don't do anything. I want you to run like right over. Yeah, that's perfect. Right there.
Okay, yeah, I know my left and right. Totally. I'll do it. Oh, it's left. Yeah, I know my left and right.
His
totally.
left.
Okay.
His left.
Okay, and now you stay there, okay? And I'm gonna follow you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in from the side,
Okay.
okay? Now you just wait for me.
Okay, good plan. Good
Okay,
plan.
all right.
fuck him
Just hold on to your rage. Hold
Yeah.
on to your rage, and we'll get there. All right?
I'll fuck him up.
Okay. All right, you'll fuck him up.
Your turn.
Okay, so Pith goes right up to. All right, let's see how far can Pith move again. I think my movement speed is 25 feet. So Pith, yeah, she's gonna go 25 feet right here. And then yeah, for Pose's next turn, what we'll have him do is come over here to the side. Is Pith close enough to reach a wing of the one on the bottom?
Yeah, maybe.
If she makes a lunging attack, is that possible?
Yes. You
Let's
probably
see.
need 10 feet here, I think.
When you make a melee, all right, let's do a lunging attack then. When you make a melee weapon attack on your turn, increase your reach for that attack by 5 feet.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
If you hit, you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir. All right, so let's go ahead. She's gonna lunge forward with Broken Promise and attempt to jab it a couple times. Well, I guess, as with 2 hands, as much as you can jab with 2 hands.
Yeah, give me the attack roll. So it's just
Okay.
standard attack rolls, and then when you add a d8 afterwards.
Okay. Boop.
And 2 hits.
2 hits.
You're lunging the bow, so remember to consume 2 superiority die.
Okay.
And give me the damage.
Oh my. Oh no.
Plus 2d8.
2d8. Okay. Let me roll.
Holy shit. Bye-bye.
All right. Nice.
So,
27, 34.
34 to the bottom one. You just like lunge forward with this thing, and its wing is kind of trapped to a degree under its brother, and you just 2 lunging stabs. What do you have? A great axe, right? So you just arching lunge. You then let the axe fall to its full length in your hands as you swing it out and easily cut just huge gashes into this thing's wing, just opening it up.
Nice.
What did you say it was? 27? Yeah, these things are looking a little more fucked up now. The one on top more so. The one underneath seems to have a fucked up wing, couple of bits of damage going on. Anything else on your turn there? Pith?
Let's do. Let's do an action surge and hit it again. With Broken Promise again.
In the head this time?
Yeah, actually she wants to go for like the neck area.
Okay.
Do I roll twice if I have this action surge? Just regularly?
I think action surge just gives you it gives you a whole new action.
You
So
can take one additional action, so I would use 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, she's just gonna hit with Broken Promise again. Oh, come on!
Do you remember you have the D4?
The
You have a
21st
D4
night in
left.
December.
Doesn't even matter.
Can I use that to the first one though?
Yeah.
I would like to apply that to the first one, so let's see if I can get 1d4 extra, apply it to the first roll there. All right, so 17.
You swing this thing around. Oh, do you know what? You have advantage because it's
Yeah,
restrained.
because he's down and
Oh shit, dog!
Shit. Oh yeah.
I didn't want to say anything until I wanted Brad to catch it.
Well, I mean, like, so the other
I didn't
thing
even
is, like,
consider
Because
that.
he's
Yeah.
pinned. He's pinned, guys.
Holy shit!
Also, halflings are lucky, correct?
They
Is
are.
it all
They
one?
are. So I could totally have re-rolled that.
Wait.
Any ones you can reroll.
Any ones you can re-roll, yeah.
You already have halfling luck ticked, so why the hell did it have a 1 there? Does halfling luck count on attack rolls?
When you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll.
It should.
I'm
always
telling
do
you,
that.
something's wrong with roll 20 tonight.
Yeah,
Something's
Yeah.
going on.
I don't think we've ever seen a 1 on Miriam
No.
in this entire campaign because roll 20 should automatically do it. Doesn't matter. It's a 26 and a 21. They both hit. Give me the
Right
damage.
on. Nice. Boop.
Oh my god!
What the fuck, man?
Baby! Ah! It's a really long.
You're churning butter.
Just churning butter.
Oh, don't get my channel banned.
It's a really long churning butter. Another day on the farm.
Nope, on my channel.
Sorry, children.
What, you can't churn butter on your channel, John?
Right,
What, you
come
got
on,
against
John.
Amish
What the
people?
hell?
I am.
What the hell?
You cannot.
You cannot churn butter.
I feel like you bring this axe and it just buries it deep inside
knows
this
best
thing's
than anybody.
neck, and then you just wrench it out. There's a gout of this blood which hits the ground and sprays across your greaves, your boots, and the thing lets out another screech and a scream, and then it's just blood falling down from this terrible wound in its neck. It is still alive, but they're both pretty fucked. I presume that's the end of your turn.
That's it, yeah.
Akika.
Yes.
You are turn.
Who's more fucked up?
Honestly.
Pretty.
Okay.
They both look about.
So the one that was on the bottom, Akika's just gonna look at him, and there was that big gash in the side of his wing that you said.
in his wing,
Yeah, right in the side, and he's just gonna go like, batters up, and he's gonna fully 360 and take his axe, his volt edge, and slam it into the side of him.
He's straight spinning to win.
Spin win right here, and I'll do my 4s. Damn it, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, you have
I know,
advantage,
I know.
remember that.
Oh, I do have advantage because I'm in rage. Oh,
Yeah, so it's
get fucked. 4 and 1, so
24
18 and 24.
Two
Ah,
hits.
good call.
Nice.
Never showing my damage every time I click this. Something's wrong with roll 20.
All right. Manual roll, same way. Go in.
Volt edge is 1d12 plus 7.
Yeah. Do
12 plus 7 plus. Don't I get my proficiency?
No.
Okay, cool.
not to
Not damage, right. So I'll do that twice.
Fucking
24.
hell. 24. You just wrench this thing's wing off. I think you just.
Jesus.
The wing just fucking falls like aside. It just fucking lands on the ground. The thing lets out another terrible screech. It is not dead.
What the hell?
Jesus. We're like ripping this thing
Oh my
apart.
But it's fucked. It's fucked up. It's barely moving. It's just got so much blood pouring out of its neck and its wing area, but it's not quite dead yet.
I feel bad for you if you didn't give me such a bloody headache.
It fucking hates you, and you can sense its hatred for you in even its dying moments. Akika,
That's it.
and nothing else. Chaplain.
All right, so I'm gonna take the moon blade, and I'm gonna is this thing like roaring at all? Like as Akika and Miriam are just beating the shit out of it.
They're just constantly. The entire time that you've been in here, they've just been giving out these horrible ear-screeching, ear-piercing screeches and roars.
Wait, where did the polar bear go, actually?
He ran out.
He ran?
out.
Okay, so he helped us with that support.
All of the Chans failed. to
Okay, cool.
deal with
Yeah, I
it.
didn't notice that
Big bad.
when he left.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this one as it's roaring, and I'm gonna take the fucking moon blade and jab it right up into
It's esophagus.
up in its upper roof of its mouth,
Right up its butthole.
and then to its brain.
Right to the brain, my boy. Right
Give me
to
a
the
attack roll.
brain.
Let's do it. Fuck. No.
Bless? Are you not blessed?
No, I'm not. I blessed everyone else. I
But
can
you
bless
have
3
advantage, so it's
creatures
15.
within range. Oh, it is at 15.
It's a 15, which is still not enough. You jab it in, and you think, "Oh, this thing's gonna have a soft palate," but for some reason, the thing at the top of its mouth, underneath, is as hard as your shield. It just ding, it reverberates down your arm. It's a like you should have killed it. It would have been a dead on. You were aiming correctly, but you don't have the force to pierce this thing's skin, gums, but or it's just ridiculously strong, and you almost.
But I
did it.
still sit in front of it, and I still have like my sword drawn at it. Yep, that's what I do.
Okay. One of them, the one on top, is going to.
Oh no.
It can't. This is the telekinetic one.
Yeah, this is the one I've got restrained.
I guess this one will just attempt to bite and claw at you guys again. Bite coming in on Chaplin with disadvantage. 18? Miss. It bites at you, you get the shield up and it off of it, then the claw suddenly swings out towards you, Miriam, on a 19.
Ooh.
That would be what? What the
19.
fuck? Why is my armor class 12?
Nah, you're
on
like
Pozu.
her armor class thing.
No, you're like at
I'm
20 or
on
21.
Miriam. I'm definitely. It doesn't make it, but it says my armor class is 12. That's so weird.
We can
It's
work
like
it out.
well over 20 though.
It's over. It was 19 with armor. I think it's 20.
1.
And then you get 3 for something else, so you should be at 23. I can't remember what it was you get 3 for. I remember.
Yeah, it's like your scale mail armor is like magical or some bullshit. I don't remember.
We got mithril armor, which is scale mail. So scale. Why does this always do this?
He gets a +3 from something.
She's wearing the mithril splint.
Yeah.
Oh, it's splint. Hang on, that.
Yeah.
It's scale, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
No, it's splint. Because the splint's like samurai armor, so she
Alright,
looks like a
splint-
silver samurai.
Splint is a 17 regardless. I think actually, surely, maybe it just is 17 because you got a two-handed weapon now.
That's true. So maybe it does hit.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's a plus. Oh no, you got defense as your fighter thing.
Yeah,
So that's 18.
Because she had something +3, and I don't think it was a shield.
Oh, and wait a minute. When I'm wearing armor, yeah, I've got AC +1.
That's what we just did. Defense.
Yeah.
So you're at 18.
The +3 I think was from the other
one.
I think that was from the magic
That
armor.
was from them. That was from the devil.
So you're at
armor.
18.
You're at 18. And I can't remember where I rolled because
I think it was a 19 actually.
19.
Yeah.
All right. So a claw, just like probably on this damage. I would say that your gleaming, beautiful splint armor, a claw just comes at you, and one of the claws breaks through and breaks a link or chain or pierces through the splint with just such force. You feel it stab into you like it's big enough that it feels like an entire sword stab. You take 16 slashing damage as this thing and it's sort of death throes here. And then Kika, one comes in on you.
It's gonna miss.
17?
Ah, shit. It's gonna hit. 16 I'm at. Which seems low,
16.
but I don't think it.
Nah, you're a HP pool.
Oh, yeah, that's true. 16.
This one does 12 slash damage, is it?
I get 6. Cool.
So its claws just flailing out and biting and snapping at you. Catches Pith, it catches Akika, misses Kaplan. Poo-poo Cakes.
Kill it, poo-poo.
How are they both looking?
Pretty fucked.
Like, skill, I guess you can't really tell me that. They're looking pretty
One's really fucked. The other one is...
One has a literal wing torn off of its body.
Yeah, one is
You're welcome.
quite fucked. One is dirty.
Finger licking good.
What do you want to do?
I'm thinking real quick if I want to smash them on top of each other again, just for good measure. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because this time, would I do any more damage since I'd be lifting him straight up this time instead of over and up? Do you know?
No, because you can't go any higher up than 30 feet because the room is 35 feet high.
Okay. Then
Also, you can't move it more than 30
And
feet.
you gotta
right?
do the intelligence versus strength saves. Don't you?
Oh yeah, we got to do the intelligence versus strength save. If I want to hold it, let me see if I
No,
want.
I think you do that at the end. You can move him around and then do the maintaining.
Okay.
So it says until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained. So you have until the end of your turn, and then you can contest it.
You know, just because I feel like this has been really good for everybody, I don't want to let them loose, so I'm just gonna just throw him back down again, just literally pick him up. But this time when I pick him up, I want to take my middle finger as it's like the head of the dragon on top, and I want to take that and I want to point him so he goes straight down into the other one's head, so like they smash it.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you can just do the damage, to be honest. Give me 2 3d6s.
10 to the top, 7 to the bottom.
10 to the top, 7 to the bottom. Incredibly, doesn't kill the one underneath.
Are you
do it.
serious?
Bring it down. The one underneath is just like squeezed like a ketchup bottle. Blood just like pours out of its various wounds.
Oh my god.
It's not with it. It's kind of like swaying. It's properly on death's door. The one above, it doesn't look too much better off either, to be honest. Both of them look very worn down and broken, and they're bleeding, and they're not really letting out a huge, imposing, deafening roar. It's kind of like death wails.
16 on the intelligence. Hold him.
13 on its strength roll. So
I'm just gonna just do the same thing. I'm just gonna hold them down so they're both and really can't do much.
All right.
Alright.
All right, love. Another set of attacks coming in. I'll go from right to left this time. So a bite on a Kika, which is...
They have disadvantage though, so you're good at Kika.
Yeah, this one does 13.
Good, 16.
Bite way above where you are. This one does 10 at you, Pith. Easily deflected.
Back off.
Great sword. And this one is going to bite his claw at his brother above him. He rolled a 1.
Oh, can I say like he tried to bite me, and I just took my shield and was like boom, and like made him do that.
Knocked him up to bite the his bro.
Some
Yeah.
Captain America.
I like that. I like that.
Does 9 slashing damage to the one above him, bringing him down to that amount of HP. They look so fucked up. Pozu.
Come on, come in, coach.
Yeah! Yes! Do
All right,
it.
Pozu. You see that one right there with its wing torn off?
I got him.
All right. All right, what I want you to do. All right, what can he do here?
I want fucking Percy to kill him.
Can he run in? Can he run in and just go ham on it?
He can hit once. Yeah, that's what
He can hit once.
One
Okay.
hit to rule them all.
All right.
With the
All
plus
right.
4.
D4 to his
D4
attack.
to his attack.
1d4.
Get him in there.
All right, D4 to attack. We're just gonna move him on over here.
Yeah, Elspeth, I got you. Ready? Let me know when you're about to do it. I got you.
Okay, wait a minute. Ha! Wait. Do I hit? Do I hit with his pickaxe
Yes.
here? Okay. All right. Give me a second.
I don't think
All
he has
right.
any other weapons.
Yeah, I think you're right as well. Let's see. All right, pickaxe. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? All right, Pozu, you ready for this?
Let's fucking go. Fucking go.
Give me the damage. He has to do more than 4.
Oh, come on, buddy. Come on,
Pickaxes do
buddy.
a lot of
buddy,
damage.
How do you want Pozu to kill the one?
Oh,
that
yeah.
Fucking kills an
Savage,
obsidian devil,
dude.
yeah?
All right, so Pozu is like he's fucking raging at this point. He goes in. He might be still a little nervous underneath there, but I think he knows he's got it. And at this point, he just thinks it's cake as he just slices into this thing, into its like open flesh as the wing is torn off, and just hears like this final like.
Yeah.
And he lets out a rage like yell. Yeah.
The guttural yell.
Yeah.
And he's still after he swings, he's still doing it like.
Yeah.
I am your god now.
He's just in it. He's just in it. He's seeing nothing but red. Pozu slays an obsidian devil young. The MVP strike. Pith, it is your turn. You can do what you need to do.
Do what you do. Now this thing is dead, right?
The one underneath is dead. The one which is restrained is still stuck on top. It looks pretty fucked too.
All right, so we're just gonna fucking attack this thing. No questions.
Give me
have
a
advantage.
D4.
D4. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about the D4.
Do you still have advantage on the other one? Or that one?
Yeah. 2 hits at advantage. So one of those is a critical hit.
He killed the bottom.
Oh, that's done.
It is
Yes, dude!
Can she please lob its head off? Please.
Absolutely. Yeah, this thing just, its head just hits.
Nice.
The two of them fall dead. All three of them now just beaten down by you guys and their wounds. Pozu just kind of like begins to calm visibly as the anger
Hell yeah.
leaves his body, the rage, the fury, the barbaric strikes that he threw into the fight. And yeah, you guys, you successfully defeat these three. At this precise moment, as you lob this thing's head off, you see Grand Chan, like a bullet, launch through the hole and hit the back of the room. Just he hits the ground on one side and then jumps straight back up.
Do you know how much that stings?
And he runs a few steps forwards to where you guys are. Where is he? Hang on 1 second. I can't see nothing. You all see the little dog? Fuck it. Can't see him. He runs over to where you guys are and stops.
You've done a mighty fine job with the little ones. Must say that. The big ones, a trifle more difficult to deal with. Our brother's up there, riding it like it's some sort of horse that he controls, and he is more powerful than he should be. That's for sure.
You all hear the obsidian devil, the big bugger, the humongous, huge dragon-like beast flying around outside. You also hear the sounds of various arcane strikes being launched at the devil itself as you assume the creatures and the Chans fight with it. On top of that, the Dark Chan's voice continues to filter down into your ears and says, Well, it looks like father has come home. And then another strike from outside. Grand Chan says,
Right, looks like plan A, plan B, out of the window. It's plan C from here on out. Which one do you want? The Dark Chan or the big bugger?
I would love to have my hands on the Dark Chan.
Where is he controlling the obsidian devil?
Don't know.
I mean,
by
I
myself,
can't
if you
handle it.
do.
One each.
I mean, I think with Keeper's Edge, and you see me and I put it on, I was like, let's take on the Dark Chan.
Dark Chan.
All right, Dark Chan it is.
If we get a hold of him, I want that last hit. He took down my home. All of it.
I think we can afford you that.
I've got a plan. I'm gonna run at him. I'm gonna leap, and I'm gonna hit him. Should it work, I'll push him off the edge. We'll use that moment to jump on inside the obsidian devil, and you use that moment to grab the Dark Chan and strangle the life out of him.
Okay.
Remember, he's mortal, and I don't think he's had enough time to cast his cloning hoo-ha. Kill him, he's dead.
Okay.
What will that do to the other Chans?
Don't know, so give us enough time to kill the big blighter, or he's all yours in case we all drop. And I think actually I'll need that ring.
Oh. All right.
place it in his mouth.
Dark Chan,
Grand Chan swallows down the ring and says,
He's mortal. You should be a little careful. He's rather strong. Ready?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. And I go and I start running at the Grand Chan to tackle him.
yeah, I mean, you can just run at him and try and tackle him.
Hold on. I yell at Chaplin and everybody. I go, that's the Doc Chan. I want to do something before everything happens. Before I even say anything.
Yeah, give me an.
Fuck!
Give me an
Can I detect
athletics
magic
check.
on the Grand Chan?
You got an
What
athletics
would I
check.
need to
Grab
do?
him. Yeah.
Let's do. Would it be detect magic?
No, it's
Would it be identify or detect magic if I wanted to see if he's someone else?
I don't think he's.
I mean, can I roll an insight?
You can. Well, there's various ways, depending on what you think is up with him. Depends on what would work. Detect magic would technically work, I guess, because you'd be able to sense if he's magical and in what way. But the thing is that they're both probably magical in the same way. So
Yeah, that's my thought. So
Oh,
could I just do?
generally, for example, if say a hag is pretending to be a beautiful woman in a bar, and actually she's a disgusting
Too
hag,
soon.
You do an investigation check to just try and see through the illusion.
Can I just do that? Can I just do an investigation check because I'm an illusion master as well?
Yes, sir.
You better roll high here. I don't.
God damn
There's
it.
no way.
I mean, can I ping my divine sense?
Divine sense would work too, wouldn't it? Because he's evil. Because the dark Chan.
Yeah, it gives you. Does it give you like alignment bullshit?
I could tell if it's super good or super evil.
Oh, then yeah. That would
So
work
you
then.
want me to roll what? And you need Chaplin.
Investigation check from you, and then Chaplin just does a fucking sonar ping.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get no sense of like huge evil off of this creature,
Okay.
Chaplin. You also get no sense of particular goodness, really, but probably leans closer to good.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
This is Grand Chan. I legitimately just accidentally said Dark Chan when I meant Grand Chan. Just
Well,
then.
no. You want to know what got me? What made me think it was the fact that he asked
The
for
ring back and swallowed it. Just
and my brain went.
Can you imagine?
that would fuck
The
us.
thing why I didn't think it was like anything evil is because he came down and told us the plan we discussed like 5 minutes
Yeah.
ago. You know.
But that
So,
wouldn't mean he's not about to throw us right into the mouth of the dragon. Right?
I mean,
so I think it was a good call. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, I'd give it
Anyways, carry on.
Grand Chan looks over, stares at you for a moment as you stare at him, Poo Poo Cakes. He stares back at you, you stare at him, he stares at you longer and says,
What are you bloody looking at, you dullard?
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't what I thought you might be.
I'm the master of illusion, not him.
That doesn't matter. He's stronger than you right now. Now let's get going. I've got someone's head I need.
Right,
Yeah!
let's go.
and he runs out the thing. You all running out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before we run out, before we go, I look at the entire group and I go, you should heal yourself first, Pith.
Right, you are Poo-Poo Cakes. I have a potion of healing, and she takes one, and she chugs it.
Do you have a greater potion of healing?
No.
I take out one of my greater potions of healing and I chuck it at her.
Before she chugs the.
Before you take the healing potion. Before you
Oh, can I take both of them?
You've got all the time in the world. You're at save point.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Can we take a long rest?
You've got all the time in the world. You've got a minute.
real quick, Brad, isn't there a way for me to get a spell slot back? There's something that I feel like we got recently that I'm allowed to do something and it gives me one spell slot back. I can't remember what the fuck it was because we haven't
Wizards
played.
all have this weird thing.
Yeah.
Isn't there
It's
some
that when
way
we
I
take
can-
when you take a short rest,
Oh
you can
fuck! I'm not
recharge,
gonna
like,
get
your
rage
spell
anymore
Why?
because it only lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast it like 400 times.
Yeah. Isn't it arcane recovery, short rest, spell slot recovery?
Arcane recovery, yeah.
I thought I
rest,
needed short-
slot.
Can we
for example,
use hit die to recover hit points in the short
Akika,
rest?
you have 4 rages. You've used 1.
Yeah, baby.
is there anything I can do to get a spell slot or 2 back? Am I able to do something real quick before we do that? Is that the short rest thing? Because that has to be like an hour. Right?
Yeah, way too long.
You need to rest for a short. Yeah, I
I
mean
feel like
the
there was
dog.
something else that we did that gave me a spell slot back. It was only one spell
I
slot.
thought short rest was 5 minutes.
No, short rest is now.
Oh, okay. Well. How, Miriam, how are you doing in Kika? I think you're the only ones that really took a hit in that fight.
Well, still got a really bad headache, and I'm a little woozy, honestly.
I'm fine.
At level 3. Oh, actually, we don't have 10 minutes, so fuck that. Do we have 10 minutes?
No.
A minute. He
You have a
literally
minute,
was
that's
like,
all.
I don't even know how we have a minute. He was literally like,
10
I'm
Pip?
gonna go jump on this guy. You guys go after him, like now.
I think it's more of like
Can Pip
a,
chug
hey,
a potion?
I throw. I would assume you'd be able to do that. Yeah.
Right. At least I want to chug some potions here.
You got
So
like a couple of actions worth of time here. That's what-
At
Alright.
level 2, I walk up and I grab Miriam's head and I was like, cure wounds.
There you go.
And I go take care of her headache. So she takes 7 hits back. Thank you, fucking.
Oh, thank you. I feel so much better.
You can still
Chug the grater, chug the grater.
All right, chugging the greater
Oh,
healing
my-
potion. How much is that, Brad? I forget how much I have to
that
roll
was
for that.
shitty fucking
44
rolls.
plus 4.
What was it?
I think it's 4d4 plus 4. Hang on.
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
Come on, get high. What? Nice.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have a potion too you wanted to take.
Yes, and she also wants to drink another one. So what's the potion of healing? What's the regular one?
2d2 plus 2? Hang on, no, it's 2d4 plus 2, I think. Yeah,
2d4.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, so that's
There's a weird
Total,
Yeah,
you get
22.
Yeah, 22.
potion.
I'm also gonna
22.
do something else before we go out there as
22
well.
plus the 7. 22 plus the 7 is 29 in total.
Where's the 7 coming from?
The cure wounds.
You already
right,
added that, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
Great.
Okay, so 22.
Oh my god.
I'm trying not to use all my hardcore spells yet.
As soon as we're getting ready to leave, let me know, because as soon as you do that, I'm gonna cast one more spell on myself before we go out there for.
Right now, dude, we're going.
Is it mage armor?
On top of having mage armor on, I'm also and I'm like the very back of the group, like way back in the back, because they're already going out. At the very back, right as I see them jump out, I cast mirror image on myself to follow them out, and there's 3 other ones of me following me out as well.
All right.
It's a great shot.
Don't forget. All right, so chugging a couple of healing potions, healing up, and running out the fucking hole in the fucking thing.
Let's go.
Um,
Come on, Clorozu!
Pozu fucking hefts up his thing and is like, "Well, I thought we were all done." And you guys run outside. Up and above where you guys are is the fucking big bastard obsidian devil himself.
Jesus, Lord.
Flying about. You just see all this arcane magic being launched towards him, and you see ahead of you the Grand Chan. He's running ahead and he starts to pick up speed. A lot of fucking speed. He starts to move at a blinding light level of speed, and he starts to leave a kind of trail behind him of like dark energy as he runs, and then just takes a huge leap, leaving a kind of thunderous boom, like a sonic boom behind him as he goes up and launches straight up at this fucking great big dragon in the sky. And that is where we end today's session.
Let's fucking
Back!
go.
Bye. Thank you.
Back! Fucking back!
Oh my Lord.
Holy shit, dude.
Real quick question, Brad. So would that 18 I rolled for this session actually go into the next session? Or would I need to re-roll? For the I can change an ability? Because we're still going to be in the same fight and everything. So do I keep it or do I just re-roll it next week?
I think for fun, I gave you 1 per session.
Okay, 1 per session.
I rewrote it in such a way. At the start of a session, you roll a d20.
There it is.
I mean, I got an 18, so I'm not mad if I keep it or get
So
rid
even
of it.
if you're in the same fight,
I'm just putting down
get
what I have.
another
Like I'm putting on that I have mage armor on right now, and that I have
That was awesome.
That was amazing. I cannot believe our rolls.
Oh my
It was like
god.
for every roll that we had gotten previously in our past like couple sessions, we got amazing fucking rolls,
couldn't-
and all that karma came back.
I won't lie. I use telekinesis to the best of its ability.
I didn't even know you had that. When did you get that?
I know. I'm like, what the fuck?
You never knew when I got it. Good.
No.
I'm just proud that you guys didn't just blow your whole load.
Oh, that's why I use telekinesis. 'Cause I was like, I don't really want to use my highest level spell, but I was like, fuck, man, if I can get a hold of one of these dragons and put it on the other one or the things, and then just continue to do that, we have this fight easy peasy.
I tried. That's why I was like, "Are you okay?" Like she was holding her head. She took some damage. And I was like, "Okay." So I'm not trying to heal them all outright, but I also like wanted to use bless because bless like fucking helped out immensely during that fucking fight.
Yep.
It definitely
And it's probably gonna
Although I
help
won't
again
lie,
for that next fight.
Having telekinesis against the Dark Chan would have probably been pretty fucking.
No,
nice.
he would have countered that
Well, yeah, he might have been able to counter it. That's right. That's true.
like
That's true.
easily. Like he's so powerful.
Can you counter a counter spell?
You can't.
No.
You
You
cannot.
can't counter a
right?
counter.
Okay.
You ever play Magic the Gathering?
Yoda's using that
Gathering,
orb thing.
you can counter
Actually,
a
you can
counter
in
a lot of
Magic.
times. In Magic, you can go back and forth for hours.
Instance,
Well,
instance.
The reason you can't in D&D is because you only have one reaction.
Yep.
per turn.
Ah.
Dude,
Dude,
Your
that was
reaction, your
awesome.
reaction, that reacts.
That was
that was
awesome.
amazing.
Holy shit. Hey, Brad, could I get, or actually, I'm going to grab that. Guys, just to let you know, everyone who watched, thank you so much for watching, first of all. Welcome back. I have the, we have a D&D, what's it called? Discord.
Discord?
Yeah. That I want to make sure you guys, if you guys are like into it and enjoying it, make sure to jump in the Discord. It's open to everyone. You can ask questions. You can just find out if we're not showing up one of the weeks earlier sometimes. But yeah, definitely thank you guys so much for being here. I'll make sure to copy that in. Yo.
I'll give you it on the thingy.
Yeah, just give it to me on Twitter. Invite.
There you go.
That was so fun, man.
It was awesome. It was a good return.
I missed that so much. So much.
We back, baby.
Back boys.
So freaking much. Here's the Discord, guys. And feel free to, and definitely, I encourage you, go check out Elspeth, go check out Tiger, go check out McLokin. Don't check out Brad, though. Like, everyone else, like, Brad's the rough.
You must never go there.
Check them all
What
out.
about that shadowy
Please check out their streams. I'll make sure to link it right now. I will.
I'm playing Breath of Fire 1 from the old SNES in the morning.
Holy
so.
See, that sounds interesting. And thank you guys so much for coming. We'll be back next week, Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Nothing's gonna change. We will be there. Let's slow wave. Say goodbye. I love you all.
Is that a new gang symbol?
Goodbye, I love you all.
It's always a gang symbol. Goodbye, I love you all. All their links will be dropping in the chat. Mods, if you're here, help me. Here we go. Peace out, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.